We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
Get this thing started, reaching out to the four corners of the globe and broadcasting to you live from the studios of LA Talk Live in beautiful and cold, sunny California, right here in the heart of the city in Los Angeles, right outside of LAX Airport. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Speak On It. Say it, own it, believe it. Tonight we have a hilarious show lined up for you, as I'm joined with my co-host, as always, the one and only Equal the Wolf. Awoo!
Awoo! What up, though?
And a brand new addition to Speak On It, we have the lovely Ms. T.
Thank you, thank
Yes,
you.
yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Indeed. And we've got some great guests that she herself has lined up tonight. She has produced this show. I want to give her another rousing round of applause.
Miss T, I pity the fool.
I pity the fool.
I pity the fool who
I
don't
pity
know my
the
wife,
fool who
Miss
ain't
T.
funny tonight.
I pity the fool who
So
ain't
we're
funny
not the
tonight.
comics, obviously.
No,
They're going to
you're
be
much
coming
too
up
kind.
later.
Exactly.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's live episode of Speak On It. And I am your moderator tonight, Richard Karr.
Richard Karr.
No
Number one.
need for applause. No need for applause. Anyway, so let's get right to it, man, because we've got about 90 minutes to get this rolled out. And we've got some great comics, and we've got the deck stacked tonight. You know, tonight you're going to see a lot of comics in one show. Yeah. And these are not just your regular comics. These are real comics.
Yes.
Veterans of
the game.
The craft of comedy. I will now defer to the lovely Ms. T. Once again, a rousing round of applause.
Rousing.
Hey, you comics, make some noise out there.
Rousing.
Lazy. Anyway.
Yeah, there they go in the back.
Woof,
Woof, woof, woof. They woof, woof, woof.
So now we swing to you, Ms. T. Get closer to your microphone. And
to
let's
your
talk
microphone.
about the fine comics you've brought with you tonight.
I had well, first of all, I want to do a shout out to everybody out there in LA Live Talk Land.
LA Talk Live.
LA
Talk
Talk
Live.
Live Land. Thank you.
You're still a little new, we know. It's all good. We'll
a
give
little
you that.
nervous, 5'9", a little shy.
No, that's cool. You carry it
5'9"
well.
and a little shy. I had the pleasure of working with these gentlemen on last month. I think it was around, the 26th, guys? October 26th, something like that?
Something like that.
There was
Yeah,
the
well,
Memphis
yeah, you can ask
Wills
them that
comedy industry showcase at Mavericks Flat, and I was lucky to be in the house as a VIP industry guest.
All right.
So when Memphis invited me to come through again, I decided that we should bring them on and expose the world to their talent and the laughter that they bring us.
Nice.
Amazing talent, in fact.
Amazing,
And
in
that
fact.
you did.
Keep
You
it real.
brought them here.
Yes. So today we'll have Jeff Arnold, Melrose, Big Sam, Farouk, and Memphis.
All right, so let's give him a round of applause.
Yeah, give it to him.
I want to say to the audience, this is not an effort on our part to put these comics on the spot and have them tell jokes.
No.
My interest tonight, as I contribute to the show as a moderator, is going to be to explore the world of comedy. Lots of people who think they are funny think that they can get on stage and do comedy.
Sure.
I intend to expose those fraudulent would-bes tonight by having a panel of professionals who I hope to explore with the whole challenge of comedy and where the whole craft of comedy comes from.
It is definitely an art.
Right.
It's an art because that microphone get heavy on stage. Like my
Yes.
daddy always said, you can go to stage hell if you don't know what you're doing up there on that stage.
That's right.
That mic can get heavy. You start hitting the crickets out there.
That's
Them
right.
crickets out there. Them comedians know what's up. That's why they keep it going.
But we also have Karr joining us tonight. And again, a rousing round of applause.
Rousing.
You might know him from such shows as The Wolf's Den.
Yeah.
First Fridays of every month, 8 p.m. Pacific here on LA Talk Live. You've got a great lineup coming up to start the holiday season in December. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I got some eclectic artists coming
Speak
in
on
as
it.
usual. I got some dope. I think I'm gonna do like more or less like more R&B that night. A lot of singing. You know, we need to hear more singing. It's a lot of hip hop going on a lot, but I need to expose these singers out here, and that's what I'm gonna do. You know, bring them in. I got some dope ones. We was at a showcase of the night, and I saw some fam members there, and I'm gonna probably bring some of them on who was incredible, who was on that show that night, and then some legends I'm gonna bring in. You know, bring in some legends from way back as well, who got a lot of history in this game and can tell a nice story about a lot of the Motown era and all that kind of stuff too.
We
So,
that's
like
gonna be hot.
legends.
you know,
We
That's
like
gonna be hot.
legends.
yeah.
All right, so before we get to the break, which is a few minutes away, I want to talk a little bit about Ms. T and her addition to our network here, LA Talk Live, our humble little station. And Ms. T, tell our listeners and viewers a little bit about yourself and what you have planned contributing to Speak On It.
It's the interview to you now
Yeah,
on your
Okay.
show.
got to swing it to you.
Okay. My intention, my mission is to be as eclectic and global as possible. I'm looking to bring on artists from Ukrainian R&B to comedy, as we're having today.
Ukrainian R&B.
Ukrainian
Well,
R&B.
let's talk a little bit about the guests that you recently had on, all the way from Hungary,
Yes.
near the town of Transylvania.
Transylvania.
They all have
Darling.
fangs.
Karr
Fangs.
Karali. Wait, sister, don't worry. We'll get
It's
that
okay.
handled. You
It's all
got to pay
relaxed.
attention. You on air.
Okay.
Yeah, you relax. That'll
Okay.
all get handled. They're looking at you right now. It's all about you right now.
Oh.
You.
So
And nobody
Victor
else
Karali,
but
his
you.
beautiful sister, joined you.
Linda Karali.
Linda Karali joined you on a special edition of
Yes.
Speak On It a few weeks back, like
It
not
was
that long ago, like maybe a
amazing
week
on
ago.
Monday. It was amazing. This past Monday. What was that? Anyways.
Yeah.
That day.
I met them that day, Monday back. I met them at the U.S. Hollywood International Film Festival on the red carpet. Mr. Corelli was a season 9 finalist for The Voice, and he wasn't too bad on the eyes, if I do say so myself. If I
Yeah.
do say so, okay.
Now you expose the real reason you brought him
Yeah,
in. Anyway.
well, yeah. I met him and his sister at the event. I initiated a conversation, and they told me they were going back to Budapest. And let's just say I know some people, so I was able
In
to pull
Budapest?
some strings. At the station, I was
In
able to pull some
Budapest?
In
strings and get them
Budapest?
in. Well,
Like
yeah.
that? Like that, yeah?
So they came in, and what they also really were able to talk about the business side of show business, which was quite refreshing. And they're both prodigies. She had a contract when she was 16.
Wow.
Yes.
Nice.
And he sang live on the air, Donny Hathaway. You'll have to Google it.
That's right.
Go back and check that out.
Or
Yeah.
you can
episode
go
out.
back to Ustream or YouTube to view this on demand at any given time. All of our archives goes to those two networks. They're very large networks. We're there with all the big names,
Yes.
both Ustream and YouTube.
Yes, both Ustream
So
and YouTube.
all you got to do is go back and go to the America Talk Live channel, which is our national channel on YouTube, and on Ustream, our local channel is LA Talk Live. Pull up our channels and just search. You can virtually search by name based on the guest, the host, or the show,
Yes.
and pull up a show and watch it at your leisure. You don't need to be sitting in front of a computer anymore.
Yes.
It's all mobile. You
Yes,
can pull
we're
it up on your
mobile
phone.
friendly.
On
Yep.
the move, right on the move.
On your YouTube
On the
app
go.
on your phone, the Ustream app on your phone, and we're fully mobile on our website, so you can literally go right to
Yes.
latalklive.com, and that will take you right back to America Talk Live, our national network, and you can watch us in live and living color right now. Or if you're driving, I don't want you watching us. I'd rather you just tune in
Yes.
through one of the web-friendly apps like
Tune in.
TuneIn, Radio Flag, Live 365, AHA. Those are 4 different apps that are national, global apps that have millions of listeners, and we can be discovered there, as we often are. And you can pull that up nowadays right in your fancy new 2015 and 2016
Teslas.
internet-friendly cars.
Yep.
Teslas.
And everybody's doing it now. Ford, Chevy, they all got mobile internet access, so you can be in the car and pull it up without using your data plan. But you can also download those very same apps to your in-dash mobile car system. The days of terrestrial radio are short-lived, only to the extent that they will give up on the FM band and all of the excessive expense involved with doing FM. Forget about AM. And switch over to fully digital-based broadcast networks, because that's where it's all headed. Let's keep it real.
No doubt.
Right?
Yes.
So big ups to all the pioneers of AM and FM. As I often like to say, AM is where radio started. AM and FM is where it started. Satellite is where it went. But the internet
is where it's headed.
Is where it's at right now.
Yes.
You heard me?
The internet goes on and on and on.
Infinite.
To the break of dawn.
Infinite.
So, all right. So one more time, I want you to plug this show. We're going to go to the break in a few minutes. Tell our listeners once again about the incredible comics we have coming up after the break. Now, for those comics, I want to warn you, we do have sound effects. We do have crickets.
That's them crickets I was talking about.
But I'm sure tonight we'll hear nothing but applause.
I will say I've only been known to stay in the yard with the big dogs, not being of the puppy nature. I don't anticipate any crickets during the show.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right, very good.
She approves that message.
All right, yeah, man. So we're going to take it to the break with a little Bob Marley and the Wailers, Crazy Bald Heads. So stay tuned. We've got a live show coming up next, right after the break. You're listening to Wisely So. Speak on It with a live edition tonight. It's going to be hilarious. We got the remix.
Out of time.
Yeah.
Crazy boy.
Wicka.
Yeah, to the break.
Onyx Head having.
See you right after this. Stay tuned. Keep it live.
We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
If your doctor has prescribed more heat, SoCal Gas has some heartwarming news for you. The Medical Baseline Allowance Program can help offset costs by providing additional natural gas at the lowest SoCal gas rate. To apply, visit socalgas.com/medical or call 1-800-427-2200. 1-800-427-2200.
Hi, this is Rhonda Ray, inviting you to join us every Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific, for Hot Chicks Live. Join us as we discuss the latest fashion, entertainment, sports, and more. So don't forget to tune in to Hot Chicks Live every Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific, exclusively on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B, Live 365, Radio Flag, TuneIn Radio, AHA Radio, TiVo Radio, and Apple TV Radio, or watch and listen directly at latalklive.com. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening and viewing pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Hey, shout us out. What's the count? I'm your host. I am WDC. Tune in to WDC Radio on LA Talk Live every Saturday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time for sickle cell trait awareness, lupus, bullying, mental health, and all different aspects of life. So tune in to WDC Radio right here on LA Talk Live. Also, you can listen to us on iTunes, Live 365, YouTube, and Ustream. And don't forget Apple TV and Roku right here on LA Talk Live, where we're more than just talk. Shout us out. What's the count?
Hi, this is TJ, inviting you to join us every Sunday at 2 p.m. for Veterans Day Live. Join us as we provide info that would help all military personnel. So don't forget to tune in to Veterans Day Live every Sunday at 2 p.m. That's every Sunday at 2 p.m. exclusively on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B, Radio Flag, TuneIn Radio, Live 365, AHA Radio, TiVo Radio, and Apple TV Radio, or just watch and listen directly at latalklive.com. Reality radio, handcrafted for your listening and viewing pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Hello, I'm Joel Ramirez.
And I'm Lolita Robinson Coppage, and welcome to Joy in My House
on LATalkLive.com. Inspirational radio
with a touch of recovery.
A reality show where nothing is left unsaid
and no one is insignificant who says it.
Exclusively on LATalkLive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B or watch us on Ustream TV.
Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Yeah. In the Ferrari or Jaguar, switching 4 lanes with the top down, screaming out money ain't a thing.
Bubble hard in the double law, flashing the rings with the window crack. Holla back, money ain't a thing.
Jigga, I don't like it if it don't gleam. In the hell with the price, but the money ain't a thing.
Put it down hard for my dogs that's locked in the bang. When you hit the bricks, new whips, money ain't a thing. Come on.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a live episode of Speak On It. Say it, own it, believe it. Tonight it is all about laughter, man. I hope you all had a wonderful and fulfilling and thankful Thanksgiving. I sure did. Thanks to Patty Negri and her incredible husband, Carrie Negri. We had an incredible night last night,
food.
Hanging out with Elena Zwick and a group of incredible individuals who, man, the food was good.
Food was good. Company
Lots
was
of
good.
wine, the conversation, good times, good wine. That always makes for a good Thanksgiving for moi. Anyway, we would be remiss without acknowledging the fine sponsors who support us each and every week on so many different shows. They're my good friends, too. This is Melody's Pizza. They're located 9146 South Sepulveda Boulevard, right here in beautiful Westchester. Let me give out their website, www, of course, melodiespizzalax.com. That means they're right across the street from LAX, more specifically, right across the street from In-N-Out. You've been driving through LA, heading in and out of town all your life. You know exactly where this place is. So instead of looking right, look left.
Is it Chicago-style pizza?
Hold on, young fella. Your turn will come. I'll let you know all of that. So be sure to stop by Melody's Pizza, located 9146 South Sepulveda Boulevard, here in beautiful Westchester, 90045, right across from In-N-Out. Look left. On the left side of the street, you'll see him. The pizza has arrived. I can smell it now. Big shout to my man who just dropped that pizza off. So that's why I had to get that in. I'm working here.
There's a lady named Allie.
This pizza ain't free.
heard that.
I'm working. I'm shaking my ass.
I was just curious if it was Chicago style. That's all.
Well, you finna learn tonight because do you eat pizza?
Pizzas.
No, I don't. If it's not Chicago style. No.
Oh, word. So take a look at it. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right.
Gotta be cutting squares.
Yeah, I hear that. So
okay then.
From there, I will now defer to my beautiful, lovely co-host tonight, Ms. T, who joins us live in the studio and who has arranged all of this for us.
Yes.
And once again, I want to thank you and give you a big shout out and a rousing round of applause from my fake ass
sir.
audience.
You're very
out
kind.
there.
Thank you very much.
Indeed.
Thank you so very much. That's merch, ladies and gentlemen.
That's her term.
Merch.
Merch. Yeah. Oh, okay, so T, lay it out. Tell them who's here and what we're about to get down with tonight.
Well, sitting here to my immediate right is my new bro, Mr. Farouk.
He deserves a rousing round of
Yes,
applause
he
as
does.
well. So let's
Thank you,
put your hands
everybody.
together and
Thank
make
you.
a
Hello.
righteous noise for Farouk, no doubt.
I get to do some Barry White impressions.
Oh, man, you already there.
I
Dude.
venture to
go.
say, I think he's the baby of the bunch. How long have you been? About 2 years, 3 years?
Now, T, I need you to pull your mic closer to your mouth so people can hear
Okay.
you better. There you go. Now
There
you
you
a
go.
little
Pull
further
it. Pull it
down.
closer.
A little further down, we have
pull it
Jeff.
closer.
Easy,
Quiet,
rude boy.
Jeff.
Easy, rude boy.
Jeff,
Bullshit up in
down,
here.
down, Jeff, down.
All right, so listen.
Jeff Arnold.
I know we're just getting started, but I think the proper way to do this is now to swing to our next guest, Mr. Jeff Arnold, who's also a comedian. Rousing
Yes.
round of applause. And holding down the table for us,
Yes.
my main man, Big Sam.
The model.
Welcome, my brother. Yeah.
The model.
Pretty boy down there.
The model.
What's up, pretty?
Big Sam the model.
Pretty
No,
nigga.
supermodel.
Now y'all got to keep the show rolling because Big Sam will fuck around and fall asleep. He a narcoleptic.
No, he gonna stay up and wait for that damn pizza.
Oh, so y'all
He
back-
said pizza Sam.
Y'all
go wait
just
for
going
that
on the
pizza.
back
Big
right away.
Sam,
Right?
Big-
No.
He
That's
gotta
what I like
keep
about
his,
Big
he gotta
Sam.
keep
Okay.
his figure up.
Oh, wow.
He's a supermodel. He blew it up last night. I was working with the brother last night. He blew
Where
the
were you?
stage
Where were
up
you?
last night at the J spot.
Oh,
Mm.
nice.
The Thanksgiving spot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
The Thanksgiving.
The
you
J
go.
spot. All y'all were there last night?
Yeah.
What was the event?
AJ Johnson was doing something.
Oh, cool,
And so we
cool.
came through
How
the
many
restaurant.
comedians performed?
Altogether, it was probably about 8, I think.
That's cool.
A
That's what's
plethora
up.
of comics.
That's what's up.
It always is.
Yeah, I got
So
the
you-
A
opportunity to
virtual
meet
cornucopia,
Robin
you might
Harris'
say,
son
during Thanksgiving.
too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was pretty
Last
good.
night.
Yeah, he's a rapper though.
Yeah, Lil Robin,
All
he
right.
was there.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to be performing this Monday at Maverick's Flat, right?
Oh
Your
yeah,
microphone
for
Memphis
sure.
Wills.
Yeah.
Here's Memphis. Memphis Wills Industry Comedy Showcase. We did it
Yeah.
again. We did it prior last month. That was the first one, right?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
October
26th.
26th.
Yeah, that's what we. Well, some of you knew you already, but the other ones I met. And so we're doing that on Monday night at 8:00, and you guys have worked together before. I know you've toured, right, Jeff? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I've been in this game for a long time, so I hail from the south side of Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
So I started my career basically in Chicago at a place called Marvin's Room. It's on 63rd and Cottage Grove.
Ooh.
Then I
Cottage
worked
Grove.
my way here to Los Angeles. So I came up under the mentorship of the late, great Robin Harris.
Oh.
So he was my mentor. So it was a privilege and a pleasure to be mentored by him, to be, to have his friendship. He's a big brother to me.
Mm-hmm.
So God rest his soul, 25 years.
Mhm.
I still think about him. I just wonder where he would be,
Right.
if he were alive. Because
Had
he's
he
missing
not
all,
left us.
he missing all this shit now, Twitter and all that shit,
Right,
Facebook.
right. Oh, God,
so-
he'd have had
but
a
he
ball
might
with
have it
that.
up there, though. So,
Right,
know,
probably.
he might be tweeting up there, so who knows?
Okay, and then Big Sam, the model, ladies and gentlemen, in person and live and in color.
Supermodel,
The
y'all.
supermodel.
You gotta
Sorry.
say
Supermodel.
Supermodel. The Modo. That's MODO. Modo.
MODEL.
MODEL. Model. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm up and coming.
Yes.
I'm new into this comedy game, but I love it. I love seeing people happy. I love making people laugh, and
Yes.
just make the world an easier place.
You
know what I
seem
mean?
like you were the cut up in school. Like you were always cutting up
Oh,
in class.
yeah, class clown,
Yeah, I used to
definitely.
sit in my teacher's chair and imitate. I can't see. I sit down.
Definitely.
There you go.
Definitely.
So what else? What other? Now you all three full-time comedians,
Yeah, I'm full time. I'm acting. I got
and you're modeling. Don't
modeling.
forget-
Oh,
let's-
full fledged.
Let's not forget
yeah,
that.
and
Okay.
For Hanes, she's a underwear model for Hanes.
Oh,
That was brought to my attention last night. I laughed my ass off.
Big Sam.
This dude crazy right here, man. I had
Big
tears in my
Sam.
eyes.
You're an underwear model for Hanes.
yeah, yes, sir. Yeah.
You got the big billboard in what's that?
He
on
is the
East Coast?
billboard. He's the billboard.
Yeah, they got
Is that in New York? Manhattan or something?
quadruple large underwears for Big Sam. That's 4 X's.
I'm rapping now. I got a rap. I'm gonna be dropping pretty soon. So.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what's the title? Tell me a little. What's the title?
Rapping burgers.
I ate till I fell asleep.
Well, actually, put it like this. My thing is when this my single drop, I'm gonna be the hottest rapper
Uh huh.
on the West Coast. Period.
Okay.
You heard it from him.
I heard it from you live.
Can I
ladies
spit a
and
little bit
gentlemen.
of it for y'all?
Yeah,
real quick?
sure.
Okay. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. Okay, here we go.
You need a beatbox or something?
No, I got it. Here we
You
go.
sure?
Yeah, y'all ready?
Don't he look like a milk
No,
dog?
this-
hold on. Hold that thought. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, you got a little beat for him.
I got beats.
Okay.
Bars.
Now, before I spit this, keep in mind that it's not all the way finished yet, though. So I'm gonna spit a little bit of for
He's
y'all.
still
Y'all
working
ready?
on it.
Okay, y'all ready?
That work for you right there?
Yeah, that's good.
Hey.
You think you're smart. You think you're dumb.
All right, hold on.
That's
Let me give you a better one.
Okay.
That might be more your speed.
Yeah, that's cool.
Bars.
What?
Go, Rich. Go.
It's Sam, baby.
Now you think you're smart. You think you're dumb. But all you wanna do is play the drums. Rock. Now that's all I got right now because actually the second verse is I have to come back in with the.
That's all you got right now?
Yeah. You can see where it's going. With
Right,
When
yeah.
when I drop
That's the way your bank account work, right?
Yeah, that's
Where
yeah.
your
Right.
bank account
Wow,
work.
So
that's
that's
so.
gonna be-
You know
yeah,
what?
that's
I'm
gonna-
so moved.
Yeah.
I'm speechless.
Yeah, it should be on iTunes.
You've been the first
yeah.
live rapper with one verse that we've ever
I
had.
thought Melly
on the
Mel
show.
came out of retirement.
So what else? What else do you guys have coming up over the holidays and going into next year? With dates and
Well, I'm shooting a movie called The Block, THABLOCK. The Block. We got Chris Brown playing the lead. We got The Game, some other actors. So I don't want to talk too much about it.
Right.
You know, but yeah.
Right.
But it's gonna be nice though. I'm in it also. I'm playing a cop, so
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
yeah, it's gonna be cool.
You in handcuffs? Wow.
He gonna play the new
Who
version
knew?
of Cannon.
And in the movie, he's making extra
He gonna
trips
play
to
the
the donut
updated
shop.
version of the '70s TV show Cannon.
He will have a
Imagine that motherfucker chasing you down the street.
he will have a special scene at the donut
Well, you know,
shop.
we are getting our equals opportunities. We are getting our equals opportunities. Let it
What's
not
a
be
cop
said.
without donut?
Let it not be
Exactly.
said.
A supermodel
said.
cop like without donut.
He gonna be called the Black Cannon.
So do you guys like? Are there people in your family that perform? You Farouk? Are you the only performer in the family?
Well, I have a semi-famous cousin. His name is Roger Clayton. He's one of the world's famous producer. He's responsible for West Coast hip hop. He's a spearhead of a group called Uncle Jam's Army.
What?
First time I met Run DMC was at my auntie's house. You know, she was a neat freak. Couldn't put your hands on the wall, take your hat off, wash your hands. And, you know, I was wondering who these funny looking dudes was in their kitchen with hats on, doing all the shit she told us not to do.
Right.
But I met them in 1982, and it was just inspirational for me to have a cousin that was involved with entertainment and music and a lot of things. So, you know, rest in peace, Roger. I know you in heaven watching over me.
Yeah, I opened up for Roger a few times.
Wow.
Man, so I was on the road with them. Zap.
It all comes back around, right? We're all connected. It's a small world.
All right, so that's the signal that we need to take a break and pay some bills, but more importantly, get us some of them pizza and wings. Big shout out to Melody's
Sam, you can't
Pizza.
have any, Sam.
Knock it
'Cause I know
off.
you watching your weight.
All you want.
No, he needs to eat all he can. You know, he needs to keep his figure
His
up.
figure up.
All right, look here. Let me get this in. Melody's Pizza, located 9146 South Sepulveda Boulevard, Westchester, California, 90045, just across the street from the In-N-Out Burger, right outside of LAX Airport. Visit their website, melodypizzalax.com. You're tastefully tuned to a live episode of Speak On It. Say it, own it, believe it. It's all about the comics. They got me busting my gut already. Let's get some grub in.
Speak on it.
Yes.
Once again, shouts to Melody's Pizza. Big ups to Miss T for putting it all together for us tonight. Shouts to my main man, E. Wolf, in the house tonight. We'll be right back right after this quick commercial break. Don't go away. Keep it locked. Tell your friends.
We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
If your doctor has prescribed more heat, SoCalGas has some heartwarming news for you. The Medical Baseline Allowance Program can help offset costs by providing additional natural gas at the lowest SoCal gas rate. To apply, visit SoCalGas.com/medical or call 1-800-427-2200. 1-800-427-2200.
Ziggy's out, Zaga's out, anyhow, bad man now, Zaga's out, Ziggy's out, Zaga's out, anyhow, be the man, I'm higher than you now, Zaga's out, Ziggy's out, Zaga's out, Neptune make number one tune, yeah, Zaga's out, Ziggy's out, Zaga, yeah, Zaga say, Zaga, Sim, be the man of the girls, them sugar, the girls, them world class lover, the girls, them need this nigga, when me love them shape and figure, yeah, the man them where the girl admire, not the girl that make them ball out for jaja, and I me got the girls them power, you be cool and my ass sing by the hour, Zaga, Zaga, Zaga. There's nothing in this world that I wouldn't do. Wow, wow. If I could be your girl. Zaga, 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 Zaga. If I could be your girl. Excuse me, baby, but I will just have to tell you this. It's been a while since I done my year in your tenderness. Your Coca-Cola bottle shape and all the cherry lips. I know you alone, me want to hug love up and then lick it. And I want to show you I'm a man that's very romantic. But you's a very choose a girl, that's why me never itch. Nothing got to you, see me now, now you me want to strip. But listen when me sing this, knock your ticket. In the man of the girls, them sugar. The girls, them world class lover. Me love them shape and figure. You know them need this nigga. Yeah, the man them where the girls them admire. But the girls them love me body hour. When me come with the girls them power. Suck it down and hear when my heart Zaga, Zaga. There's nothing in this world that I wouldn't do. If I could be your girl. Zaga, Zaga. If I could be your girl. Let's sing again, baby. The stars out the sky for you. Yeah. There's nothing in this world that I wouldn't do. Zaga, Zaga, Zaga. If I could be your girl. Alright, cool. Alright, yeah. If I could be your girl. Yeah, man, screech it. One cup of water and 3 sour lime. You a John mine, me a Joe grind. You give her the money and me kill her with the wine. When you're there work, she there on your mind. But she there Neptune's gate at daytime. Catch! When I write me and I call me and I tell me that my brother Richie Poe just hit the jackpot. But to the fashion and the ways and the style we got. Me the man of the girls, them sugar. The girls, them world class lover. The girls, them need this nigga. Me love them shape and figure. Love the girl, them buy that hour. Make them ball and cry for them mother. Now you know me have the girl, them power. Who no cool and listen my heart to say. Angel, Zaga, 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 Zaga. Yeah, yeah. Angel, yeah, Zaga, 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 Zaga. Angel, yeah. So what? I will do this. Zaga, Zaga, Zaga. There's nothing in this world that I wouldn't do. Yeah, yeah.
Beanie Man in the background, girls, them love sugar. Yeah, man. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're taking a little musical interlude because, of course, you know, we're here stuffing our faces thanks to Melody's Pizza, located right here in LAX airport area, right here in Westchester, 9146 South Sepulveda Boulevard, right across the street from the In and Out thing. But we're going to take a little musical interlude. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned. More with the comics and speak on it. Say it, own it, believe it. Ms. T in the house, E. Quarter Wolf, Jeff Arnold, Big Sam, Farouk's in the house, and we're waiting on Memphis Will. What's up, Willie or won't he? We'll see what happens when it comes back. Stay tuned. We're going to take a little musical interlude. Enjoy the sounds.
Welcome to New York, motherfuckers, where we don't play. And out of towners get got like every day. And a gangster's a gangster in every way. Sitting on 22, this was long money dude. Now the dawn's on it, then he shine on it. Tell Flex to run it back and drop a bomb on it. Sunday we laying low in Halo, sipping Chris and we straight. Monday we go to Bungalow 8. Tuesday I'm in Spa drunk doing the shake. And for the rest of the week we just follow the freaks. You can spot us out of town by the way that we walk, the way that we talk. Cocky the state of New York, hot now, top down at the rough game. New coupe, no roof, player, what's my name? Now Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, Staten, Uptown, what now? Let's make it happen. New York, motherfuckers. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. We still here, and we building 4 more new towers.
Dirty, we hop to what's hip. I'm a lunatic with too much grip to let her slip. I'm so St. Louis, ask my tattooist. I was like the water boy, now they saying you can do it. I'm Baby Huey, one of the best in the Louis. Sip Louis, smoke Louis, dressed in Louis. Home or back porches, Chucks and Air Forces. Old school cars, they trailblazing like Portland. The girls are the best like Travis with fat asses. I call them gimme girls, they always tell me I can have it. All got habits, marijuana the static. Fly 2 cats and coach with automatic. St. Louis is the truth like Sojourner. Don't need a burner, we learn from Ike Turner. I tried to told you don't cross that bridge without permission from them St. Lunatics.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got the big Snoop Dogg in the house tonight. He just came from on tour, and he want to tell y'all a little bit about where he comes from.
Palm tree, bad bitches and wannabes. OGs like me eating on policies. Now laters, jelly beans and wallabies. Real niggas from the set I hardly ever seen. Mostly heard, sell a bird off the kizzer. And when we dip, we hop it, then we swizzer. A lot of homies like to wear the pisser. Hair longer than her, sharp with the pisser. Doggy disso, you know I like the bizzo. Like Kobe and Shaq, so take that. Long Beach is on the motherfucking map. The city by the sea, R.I.P.J.D. You know about the LBC. My niggas love these stillers, cold-hearted killers, real cat pillars, real niggas fillers. Ain't no squillers, a lot of dope dealers. Bang, diggy dang dang. Dog pound, gangster crip gang, yeah, we do the damn thing. Go to Pomona, scoop up cocaine. Head to the church house to get a little workout. Smoke out, drink up, now put your bank up. It's all on me, I got a scenery to stank up. Crank up the beat, raise up the heat. I'm throwing a block party on 21 Street. This shit.
Welcome to Atlanta Remix, hey. And we ride on them things like every day. Big beats hit streets, see gangsters roaming. And parties don't stop till 8 in the morning.
Welcome to Atlanta Remix, hey. And we ride on them things like every day. Big beach hit streets, see gangsters roaming. And parties don't stop till 8 in the morning.
Welcome to Atlanta Remix, hey. And we ride on them things like every day. Big beats hit streets, see gangsters roaming. And parties don't stop till 8 in the morning.
Welcome to Atlanta Remix, hey. And we ride on them things like every day.
We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and hosts of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
If your doctor has prescribed more heat, SoCal Gas has some heartwarming news for you. The Medical Baseline Allowance Program can help offset costs by providing additional natural gas at the lowest SoCal gas rate. To apply, visit SoCalGas.com/medical or call 1-800-427-2200. 1-800-427-2200.
Exactly 25 years ago, the United States welcomed 54 million individuals with disabilities into the workforce. And today, even more opportunities exist.
Hi, my name is Dan Jamal Cooper, and I specialize in job placement for individuals with disabilities. I advise on laws, employee rights, and regulations for disabled workers. Meet Rick and Amber Boggs, a visually impaired couple who don't allow their disability to overcome their drive to create jobs for the community.
Dan Juma has been an integral part of our business success, and I believe he is an asset to any business or individual.
Together, we can empower your community and enrich your business. So remember, when it comes to making your business work, make the change today. The Disability Awareness Experts.
Hi. Hi, this is Rhonda Ray, inviting you to join us every Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific, for Hot Chicks Live. Join us as we discuss the latest fashion, entertainment, sports, and more. So don't forget to tune in to Hot Chicks Live every Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific, exclusively on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B, Live 365, Radio Flag, TuneIn Radio, AHA Radio, TiVo Radio, and Apple TV Radio, or watch and listen directly at latalklive.com. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening and viewing pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Hey, shout us out. What's the count? I'm your host. I am WDC. Tune in to WDC Radio on LA Talk Live every Saturday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time for sickle cell trait awareness, lupus, bullying, mental health, and all different aspects of life. So tune in to WDC Radio right here on LA Talk Live. Also, you can listen to us on iTunes, Live 365, YouTube, and Ustream. And don't forget Apple TV and Roku right here on LA Talk Live, where we're more than just talk. Shout us out. What's the count?
How many bitches from the club wanna go? I know you see it. I know you see it.
I'm like any, mine, more. How many niggas in the club wanna go? I know you see it.
I know you see it. Hey, listen, you're listening to the world leader in internet broadcast, and this is LA Talk Live, and this is Speak On It with yours truly, Richard Karr and Miss T. Joining us on the mic tonight, we've got Jeff Arnold, Big Sam, and Farouk. We just made that up. And I
Like
gotta
a
tell
mating
you,
call.
I gotta tell you, we had some real good food at the break, man. Wow, wish y'all was here. If you are not, make sure you get yourself down to Melody's Pizza, especially if you're in the neighborhood, because they do deliver pizza by the slice, free local delivery, open late night, online ordering. You can't get any better than that. If you're in the neighborhood and you're tired of In-N-Out, pop across the street, 9146 South Sepulveda. They're right across the street from In-N-Out, right outside of LAX. Go to their website, melodypizzalax.com. Can we get a righteous round of applause for that pizza, man? Because it sure tastes good to me. I don't know about y'all.
They got barbecue chicken
good
pizza.
to me, yeah.
They got barbecue chicken pizza, man. You know how we folks like barbecue.
Yep.
So come on down and get some barbecue chicken pizza. It's real good. I
Now,
like that.
I got to say, Farouk, much to my personal chagrin, we have a Chicagoan in the house tonight, and he eats nothing but Chicago-style pizza. So next time, we'll be sure to have that for you, Jeff.
Yes.
I just didn't know. We could have
Appreciate
made it happen.
Yeah.
Well, see, they really don't call it pizza. They call that pie. Pizza.
Exactly.
Pie.
A word?
Oh, really?
I was
Yeah.
gonna get a
And-
slice, but then Big Sam ate everything off the
Ah,
menu
that's
except for "Thank you,
hilarious.
please come again." Shit.
He was over there. He was over there just gnawing on some gristle.
Yeah.
He took the gristle off the chicken wing.
You ready to go to sleep now?
Let's give out the studio. The number.
Hey,
of the
can I
studio
say something real fast?
Sure.
Because I just got a tit pick.
What?
A tit pick.
I know a good doctor for that, Jeff.
No, it's a picture of a
Oh,
titty. Yeah.
okay, a titty.
Oh, a tit pic.
That's
Yeah.
a nice picture.
You see it?
I mean,
I
I,
got-
love it. I was breastfed as a kid.
Man.
I think my mama breastfed me till I was 2.5 or 5, some shit
20.
like
I'm
that.
telling you, I'm looking at this picture talking about if my mama had titties like that, I never would have grown up. Been playing windshield wiper.
Oh no.
So, T, I need you to stay close to your microphone, love.
Okay.
If you can't hear yourself, they can't hear you either.
Okay,
All right,
thank
so
you.
pull it up, adjust it. You gonna learn tonight.
Yo, she
Mama,
over there
you
faking
feel
like
it.
she don't know what she doing.
Yeah,
Just
you
pull
know.
that shit up like you know what you doing, girl.
That's that
I'm gonna
pizza.
leave it off at
There
that.
you go.
And now I'll swing it back
That
to you.
itis, that itis
So
is
we wanted
kicking
to-
in.
Back to you
Be
live
quiet.
in the studio.
That's what we wanted to know. We wanted to know, where do you think comedy is headed? What direction do you think it's going in? And who are some of your favorites? Let's start with you, Big Sam.
See, I told you he narcoleptic. He falling asleep. That pizza
Quiet.
put his ass to
Be
sleep.
quiet.
Man, I like all the comics. To Steve Harvey, to Cedric the Entertainer, Cat Williams, Michael Collier, J. Anthony. I like them all. And I mean, you know, because they each have their own style and they are so hilarious. So, I mean, I
So
like 'em all.
hilarious.
I mean, I have love for all the comedians. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about you, Jeff? We know you're from the Robin Harris School.
I mean,
so-
I grew up on old school. Richard Pryor, Red Fox, Dick Gregory, Flip Wilson.
Yeah.
Even Bill Cosby. During those years, he
Yes.
was, drugging.
Mhm.
So allegedly drugging. But I think right now, the comedy is to me personally, is in a bad state right now
Mhm.
because it's becoming too watered down and it's PC, politically correct. When I got into the game, you can actually get on stage and you can express yourself. It was freedom of speech, but the new millennials now are so sensitive that you can't have a voice like you used to have,
Okay.
So and to me, it's like you should be able to get on stage, especially as a comedian, to express your viewpoint, your opinion, your perception of how you see things, how you view the world.
Right.
But it's becoming too PC now because with social media today, you're gonna offend somebody, and that can be a bad thing for your career.
Right.
I mean, because social media will just like tear you up. So it's like you gotta kind of be like almost like careful. But I'm from those schools, so I don't give a fuck.
Speaking of social media, I hope you all are tweeting out to your friends and family. And we want to give out the number to the station here, 323-473-3100. If you want to call in and talk to any of these handsome young men, especially the supermodel, Sam, ladies and gentlemen.
Big Sam, yeah.
Yes, women often gather outside of the hotel where he's staying and yell his name. Omarion!
He has endorsement deal with
Omarion!
Ham.
Omarion!
He has endorsement deal with Ham.
Mayhem, the gladiator.
They
Mayhem!
tell them to come and get it. Food is ready.
So you guys give out. Let's go back and get your contact information if anybody wants to follow you, Sam, Jeff.
You can reach me at 310. No, remember Mike Jones? Yeah, I'm on Twitter. My Twitter handle is Arnold Comedian. You can reach me email arnoldcomedian@aol.com. So that's where you can catch me at.
What about you, Sam?
You can reach me at MySpace. That's about the only thing I got right now.
Literally, in his space, yeah.
MySpace. That's
your space?
Yeah, MySpace. That's the only thing I got right now.
Okay.
Or
and what
any
about you,
fast
Farouk?
food restaurant.
Be quiet, Jeff.
You can reach me on the corner of 43rd and Crenshaw.
Okay.
I have no Facebook, Instagram, or any of that. So
Yeah,
just come on the corner of 43rd and Crenshaw.
Call your
You'll see
name.
me.
What? Call your name.
Yeah,
what?
just holler. I'll be right there.
Now-
I'll come to the shop. I work at the hair lounge. I'm a barber.
Right.
I'm a house comedian for the Comedy Lounge, which is spearheaded by Mad Marv. He gave me a shot. He's like a mentor.
Mad Marv.
Shout out to Mad
Memphis
Marv.
Will's
My
like
little
a brother that he don't know that I'm his brother yet. He kind of like embraced me. All these people convinced me that I'm funny. I still don't think that I'm funny. I just tell stories and people laugh, but the thing is all in the humor on how you say things. And when you have real experiences,
right,
people can relate to that. And most of the time, you have the same experience as other people. But when you express it, that's when they know that you have something in common with them. So I thank God for Memphis Will, and Lady T right here herself. They embraced me. This is my new family going in 2016, and I just want everybody, if you listen to out there in LA, to come out there Monday. I know you pissed off, you spent all your money on Black Friday and Thanksgiving. Come on out here and get some laughs in you.
Have y'all seen what's going on Black Friday?
No.
They fighting over shit.
That they don't
literally,
even know.
yeah, they over dumb shit
that they ain't even purchased yet.
Yeah,
they fall for the okie doke
every year, man.
It's pepper spraying people over a damn plasma TV that you ain't even paid for.
You was right.
Yet.
They pepper paying.
Yeah. Yeah, I said that right.
They pepper paying out there.
Monday night, the Memphis Will Comedy Showcase at the Mavericks Flat.
So speaking of Memphis Will, we
got my little nephew here now.
He's in the building.
Melrose.
Memphis Will's not here.
Yeah, he is.
Yes, he is. He's
here
now.
he is.
They said he was in San Francisco.
How can you not miss that? How can you
doing
not
the
miss that?
show.
That's Melrose.
They said he was in San
Oh,
Francisco doing the show.
So we want to announce that Memphis
He up
Will
in
is
here
here,
eating
and
pizza.
is that
In the
Melrose?
house.
Is
Boy,
that Melrose?
that boy flew here fast.
There you go.
That boy got here fast. He heard his
we're gonna
pizza.
bring Memphis Will on after the break.
Yep.
He's
Yep.
in the building.
Until then, keep it moving.
Okay. So, Jeff and I actually know each other from before. I had a room called Express Yourself in Lamert Park at the
Yep.
World Stage.
Yep.
We actually had our 1-year anniversary, same year as the riot, yeah?
Yep. Used
So
to
we
rock
go
your
back.
room. Yeah, I used to host your room.
Yeah,
Yep.
he used to come and MC for me, and I'd go and support, and we'd always
Yeah.
have dessert or cake or something, right?
I've
With
been doing
chicken.
this a long time,
Yeah.
y'all. I've been out here in this game a
We go
long
back.
time. Yep. This is a hustle game.
Right.
You got to be able to, you got to be able to throw down anywhere.
Speaking of hustle, if I may, how many hustles do you actually have, Jeff?
I'm a hustler from Chicago, baby.
We
I'm
four
out there.
season hustlers.
We all 4 seasons. There you go. Get that money, clock it, never stop. Always on my grind.
Believe it.
But no, the thing I was privileged to. I started working on the Tyra Banks show in 05. And then I was privileged to meet Craig Ferguson on the Late Late Show. And I met him in a hallway at CBS Studios at Television City. And I was just talking shit to him. And he was laughing, and he just gave me a job.
Nice.
So, and then I became the stage manager for his talk show for 10 years. And then he took me out on the road with him.
And that goes to show your closed mouth don't get fed.
Exactly, and people don't understand that, because where I'm from, I was always taught to speak up for what you want.
Right. doubt.
And, and it doesn't matter how you, express it.
Right.
You just got to come out and you got to speak it. I tell the same story to people over and over, and they're like, man, you said that to a white dude? You said that? And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah.
He ain't never another man.
Yeah, it's like, he put on his pants the same way as I
way.
do,
He
one
takes
leg
shits
at a
too.
time. If he do something different, then, then I'm impressed. But other than that, he just, and he was a real cool cat. Because then I learned, fucking with white people, they pay you on time.
Right.
See,
that
part right
checks
there.
clear.
Now, you
Checks
said
clear.
you had a room called Express Myself.
Express yourself.
And you said you had cake down there?
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
thing
Right,
with your
see,
food.
What kind of cake did you have?
See?
All the shit
He ain't
you
heard
like
nothing.
to
He
eat.
ain't heard
Pound
nothing.
Nothing.
Pound cake.
You mentioned food, and he just wake up, be like, "What?
Cake.
Food?"
It's all
Pound
good.
cake, chocolate cake. Sometimes we just have people bring dessert. We'd have potlucks all the time, huh, Jeff?
All the time, man.
And all the
you know.
comedians would come through. Keith Michael Ashton, Jeff Keller, Dan and Green.
Yeah. It's like,
Dan and yogurt.
Dan
there
and
you
Yogurt.
go.
Dan
See,
and
he got
Yogurt was in the
jokes,
house.
see? I knew he
Dan
had
and Yogurt
jokes.
was in the house.
I'm just
So-
naturally silly. I ain't no comedian. I can't stand up
It's
there like
like,
y'all.
but no, people always want to say, they like, what can I do to get on stage and all that. You guys got to be funny,
Right.
Timing.
It's
You gotta
not
have
for
timing.
everybody.
You gotta
It's
have
like,
timing.
and a lot of people kill the game because they think they funny,
Right.
and they get up there and they fuck the shit up.
Because one of their friends told
Yeah,
them,
they-
no,
because you was because you was
funny.
like you the manager at Popeye's Chicken and you got your crew laughing, and then they add you on. Oh, you should be doing jokes, and then, and then
Right,
you bring
right.
your ass over there,
And
and,
they hear
then
the
that shit
crick.
hits you.
Right.
Because
Right.
I can tell you, it's like being in this industry.
Yes.
This is a fucked up industry.
No doubt.
That's why I
It
got
is a
out.
real bad industry. I mean, when you an actor,
Mm-hmm.
you have producers, you have writers write for you. And then you have everybody aligned with you, and they telling you how great you are, no matter how you deliver those lines. And you got a camera rolling. When you a singer, if you really can't hold a note and can't sing, some singers just go away. Not because they back in the day when they had bands on stage, if a singer couldn't sing, what would they used to do? They used to go like, "Band, take it away," and then they walk away, and then the band start grooving. A comedian is butthole naked on stage.
Right.
We are vulnerable.
Yeah, you don't have a backup.
Yeah, we don't have
comedian.
no backup, and we out there by ourselves, and everybody. And Ronaldo Ray, the late great Ronaldo Ray, has summed it up best. He's like, everyone's attention span is not as long as yours. You got to be able to paint that picture within 3 minutes or less. And if you can't paint that picture, then get your ass off stage. I mean, that's just the real of it,
Yep, even if you ain't got no paint.
Ah.
Right.
You know?
And
Well, you know
Jeff
what it
Horner
is,
is a true professional.
Yes.
He let me know my first time he see me on stage that I was dressed inappropriate. I was just coming on for work, musty t-shirt, everything. He said, man, you look like you catch a damn bus, which I do. I'm proud of that because I save money. It's nothing spectacular. But Jeff, a real good brother, he'll give you pointers in front of everybody so you can sharpen up your game. Because like you said, it's like raw form of entertainment, you know, and everything.
Not to cut you. See, back in the day, we used to, as comics, what Robin taught me is that we used to help each other out.
Right.
If
It
you
was
had
all
a
that
funny, if
cutthroat
you had a
bit.
funny bit, what we would do is we'd help you out with that funny bit. We're like, yo, add this, take that out, put that there. You know, that's what we used to do. Nowadays, you got so many
got
haters in
haters.
the game.
Right.
You know, and it's like they don't want your advice. They don't want to listen to you. See, what I found out
We're
in
gonna
this,
wrap it up to go to break, right?
That's a good point.
these new millennials now,
Finish that out, please.
everybody want to be famous. That's what this game is all about, and especially with social media has elevated that.
Yes.
So everybody's trying to step over everyone, and it's like it's just so treachery in the game right now. But I mean, but if you stay true to your rich and who you are, see, I ain't never got in this game for the fame.
Okay.
Fuck the fame, give me the love. You know, and people can't understand. I've been in this game for 29 years.
Oh, okay.
29 years. And I always correct them now because when they intro, they say, you seen him on HBO Def Jam. You seen him on Comic View. I didn't do none of that. I didn't do none of that. I was bypassed on all that because it was hating the game because when Robin passed. So I had to get the backlash of that. But I stood true to it.
Okay, you stay true to the game.
I stayed true to
he's
it.
not
From,
new
from,
to
from
it.
the
He
mouth
true to
of the
it.
Malcolm X
Right.
of comedy.
There you go.
Malcolm X of
Jeff
comedy.
You know, and that's what you got to do. I mean,
So let's
you know,
get to the break real quick.
Okay.
Hold those thoughts. We're going to take a little bit more time and go into this, and we might
get
even
ready
go.
to preach up in this
we
month.
might even go 2 hours with this. If y'all got the time, so do we.
Speak on
Man,
it.
We
It's
also
a marathon,
hold on now.
Speak on it.
Hold on. We've also got my main Memphis Will, who finally arrived, and also Melrose is in the house. So the table's gonna get more
'Cause
stacked.
Memphis Will-
Y'all gonna have to share some of them mics because
Yeah,
we don't have
Memphis-
no more.
Not from Tennessee.
It's a hilarious tonight here on Speak On It with yours truly, Richard Karr, Ms. T. We'll be right back right after this. Don't go away. Tell your friends. Tell your friends.
You see me, high hater, high hater, high hater. You see me, yeah. Where the haters at? All the hating cats. Yeah, look in the mirror, nigga. Hate on that. Can't fuck with me or keep up with me. So you run and tell a bitch not to fuck with me. Cause we ballin', y'all crawling. It's alright, motherfucker, keep talking. More money brings more Hennessy, more hate, more snakes, more enemies. Can't change this, niggas ain't shit. Wild out, pop more champagne, bitch. Still G's up, they won't ease up. It's cool, niggas hated on Jesus. Can't tell them nothing, niggas say I'm stunting. When they hate on you, then you know you doing something. Hustle hard, stack paper, it's alright. Y'all haters, it's nothing, we major. You see me, high hater, high hater, high hater.
We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and hosts of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
If your doctor has prescribed more heat, SoCal Gas has some heartwarming news for you. The Medical Baseline Allowance Program can help offset costs by providing additional natural gas at the lowest SoCal gas rate. To apply, visit SoCalGas.com/medical or call 1-800-427-2200. 1-800-427-2200.
Exactly 25 years ago, the United States welcomed 54 million individuals with disabilities into the workforce. And today, even more opportunities exist.
Hi, my name is Danjamal Cooper, and I specialize in job placement for individuals with disabilities. I advise on laws, employee rights, and regulations for disabled workers. Meet Rick and Amber Boggs, a visually impaired couple who don't allow their disability to overcome their drive to create jobs for the community.
Dan Juma has been an integral part of our business success, and I believe he is an asset to any business or individual.
Together, we can empower your community and enrich your business. So remember, when it comes to making your business work, make the change today. The Disability Awareness Experts.
Hi, this is TJ, inviting you to join us every Sunday at 2 p.m. for Veterans Day Live. Join us as we provide info that would help all military personnel. So don't forget to tune in to Veterans Day Live every Sunday at 2 p.m. That's every Sunday at 2 p.m. exclusively on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B, Radio Flag, TuneIn Radio, Live 365, AHA Radio, TiVo Radio, and Apple TV Radio, or just watch and listen directly at latalklive.com. Reality radio, handcrafted for your listening and viewing pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Hi, I'm Ro Williams, and I would like to invite you to join GospelRhythms.com every Sunday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our show, GospelRhythms.com Talk Live Radio. Join us as we celebrate Christians around the world in all genres of entertainment, as well as highlight interest stories on men and women who are making a difference and impacting their community. So don't forget to tune in to GospelRhythms.com Talk Live Radio exclusively on LATalkLive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes under R&B or watch us live on Ustream TV. We are reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is GospelRhythms.com Talk Live Radio on LATalkLive.com. We're more than just talk. We're heaven's party here on earth.
In the same building on the same floor and never met before until I'm overseas on tour and peep this Ethiopian queen from Philly taking classes abroad. She studying film and photo flash focus record. Says she working on a flick and cut my click through the score. She says she loved my show in Paris at Elysee Montmartre and that I stepped off the stage and took a piece of her heart. We knew from the start.
Sending that one out to Ms. T, my guest co-host tonight, and our regular co-host. I guess we can take her past the guest mode. Girl, you got me. From the moment we met, I knew you'd be a star, and we are heavily invested in you here at LA Talk Live. You did an amazing job of putting this show together. So, gentlemen, at the table tonight, man, she surrounded herself with brothers.
Absolutely.
Bow down to the queen.
I'm partial to the brothers.
Bow down to the queen,
I'm
for
partial
real.
to the brothers.
That is Miss T, and she definitely support the Memphis Will Industry Comedy Showcase. And she invited us down to promote it on Monday, and that was just definitely a blessing. And I've been seeing her around town at different events, getting it in, grinding, doing her thing.
Grinding.
Hey, look at if just look down there. If you put their two hairs together, they look like boogie
Oh,
ends.
that's hilarious. The comedy continues, ladies
And if you zoom the camera at the top of his head, it look like 5 heartbeats is back in the.
So the comedy continues. Before we get started,
business hours.
This shit is kind of silky to be so short.
Hold on now. All right.
This is my nephew right here, yo.
No, hold on. So put that mic back. Yeah, we got this covered. Now, Jeff running the ship now.
Jeff, you
take control of your show, young lady.
Jeff, you have to submit.
Before we get started with that, everybody slow down a minute. All right, time out. So we want to recognize the new guests who have joined the panel tonight. Yes. We've got Memphis Will and my man Melrose who joined us. So rousing round of applause and an official introduction. Now I'm going to leave y'all to it. I'm out.
Okay.
I
just want to mention Melody's Pizza for bringing us this barbecue chicken pizza and this other
delicious
pizza.
It's about to go viral like Pat of the Bell.
Because now, yep. I'm just going to start singing opera in a minute. Because now the boxes are empty.
Oh.
The phone number is 424-227-7688.
What number is this I'm looking at?
That number is the number to the studio line if anybody wants to call in. 323
That's the Melody Pizza hotline.
No, it's not. Be quiet. 473-3100. So Memphis Will has joined us and Melrose.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Memphis is the coordinator and producer. How did you come up with this concept?
I have to say, all glory be to God. It came to me through prayer.
How you get that name?
And through eviction. When you going broke or being evicted, you think of creative ways to make some money.
Okay.
And no, I'm just joking.
No, he's serious. Now he's serious.
Hey, but
heart attack.
But the real deal is when I first moved here, I was not fortunate to get invitations to industry comedy showcases. So I had to sit on the bench and watch guys perform. And so every time I would talk to different promoters in different Hollywood clubs like the Laugh Factory, Improv, Comedy Store, Comedy Union, wherever, I noticed a promoter or the club owners was use that exact same 10 or 12 or 13
I noticed
comics.
that too when I was doing
That boy from
comedy.
Whitehaven.
They do the exact, use the exact comments. I was like, wow, man, I'll never get a chance to showcase. I was like, how am I going on TV if I'll never get a chance for them to see me? So it truly came to me in my dream, like, well, why would you wait on someone else to put you in a showcase?
Right.
You better believe it.
And so I started going to the industry showcases, meeting the industry guests for myself. It's like, hey, do you have an email where I can email you this and that? And so long story short, I started finding out the casting directors and agents. See, a lot of people don't see this part, but it takes a lot of groundwork.
The business.
I started
the business
finding
side.
out when was their birthdays and Thanksgiving and Christmas. And this went on for a year of me emailing them, inviting them to come out. And for 6 months, I got all no's for 6 months. And when I did my final industry showcase, my first one, I only had out of about 27 I invited. One showed up.
Okay.
And so at first I was kind of upset, but I was like, the spirit set in, was just like, you know what? Appreciate the one that showed up.
All it take is one. All it take is one.
And I treated that industry guest with such professionalism.
Yes.
Made sure everything was taken care of.
Yes.
They had so much of a good time. My second industry showcase, they brought 3 more industry guests. So now we have 4 industry guests. And next thing you know, industry guests is calling me.
But your work was not in vain.
Right.
So we say your work was not
all
in
the
vain.
industry guests started calling me and reaching out to me, and it was a beautiful thing because I just found out recently people from my industry showcase some of the things that has happened for them.
Oh, okay.
Some of them has had a meeting with different agencies. Some of them have got different agencies and managers, as well as one young lady just landed a movie playing Chris Brown girlfriend from our industry showcase, and they going on tour right now in Arizona.
Won't he do it?
From the industry showcase. So that's all glory be to God.
So that let you know, like an old spiritual song that we learned back in the day. It only takes a spark to get a fire started.
Exactly. Takes a spark to get a fire
because
started.
that spark was that
Exactly.
one man that came out of all the 27. That
Yes,
one,
that one man.
That one person.
That one spark is all it took.
And just to speak on
That's all you need is just one.
Some of the guests, you're talking Leslie Smalls. That's the director of the Kevin Hart right now. Everything Kevin Hart do, from Mike Epps to Steve Harvey to rest in peace Bernie Mac to whoever you name, Mike Epps. I mean, Leslie Smalls is the director of all their comedy specials, and that became one of my industry guests at one of the industry showcases.
Wow.
You
That's
know what
wonderful.
I mean? And
That's
these
big.
guys at the table, such as Jeff, always giving me good advice. Melrose
Starting
and
lineup right here.
Sam the model always have supported each showcase. And my man, I saw my man Fruit.
Right.
Am I saying that right?
Yeah, Farouk.
Farouk. I
You
saw
call
him
him
performing
Fruit.
at a Melrose show one night, and I was like, man, this guy's really hysterical. I invited him to the showcase. He came, supported your show, and now he's back. And all 4 of these guys are participating this Monday in the industry showcase.
Right.
All 4 of
I
these
saw all
guys,
them.
along
I
with
saw-
Jeff, warms up the crowd and just kills it and set the tone so everybody can win. Because everybody know the first thing they hear determines the rest of the show.
Exactly.
Jeff is like a Mac. He get everybody hot and all bothered for everybody else's job to be easy.
And then go and get that money, baby.
That's right.
Well, here at Speak On It, we do say it, own it, and believe it. So we see that you did that and it's paying off for you. So we have Melrose.
Yeah.
My nephew.
What up?
Nephew. Tell
What
us a
up,
little bit about
nephew?
yourself. Tell us a little bit. Now,
Nephew.
Memphis, you are actually from Memphis, right?
Born and raised.
Okay, and how long?
Boy from Whitehaven.
How long have you been?
Voodoo Village.
You know about Voodoo Village. We got some stories about Voodoo Village, bro.
I've been through there.
I know about that one. We call it one town. Memphis is one town.
Yeah.
I went to school in Nashville.
Okay.
I was gonna tell you too. I was in the game for a minute. And that's why I got out, because
What gang was you in?
the comedy game.
I thought you said
Really?
the gang.
No,
You
no, I
surprised
was
me.
in the game.
To answer your
about
question,
And I didn't like.
I've been here for 7
You was
seven
doing stand
years.
up?
Yeah, I was doing stand up,
All
and what
right.
I didn't like when I would go and sign up at the open mics, and if I didn't know the owner, or I guess wasn't sleeping with him or something that I missed, I'd put my name on the list, and I'd go home or go somewhere and come back, and people would have taken a pen and wrote their name on top of my name, on top of other people's names, like 6, 7
Wow.
names squeezed on the line and stuff like that.
Did any of them say Jeff Arnold?
You know what? It did say Jeff Arnold.
Hey, on the real,
I think it said
One of my
Melrose,
tricks.
too.
That's
I
one
think
of
it
my
said
on the
Melrose,
real, when I
too.
came out here, I was like really.
Oh, she gone trick.
I was like really aggressive because I had that Chicago gangster thug in
We
me
can
when
tell
I
by
first
your
came
hairstyle.
out here.
Believe
Yeah, and I was really like the Tupac of comedy.
Oh my God.
You know, and I like roll up on cats. I'd be like, "Who next?" I'd be like, yo, I was like,
finger waves and all.
Who next? You know, who next?
Two wrongs don't make it right.
Exactly.
Let's throw the ball to Melrose, y'all.
What up? He said the finger waves are coming.
There you go. Exactly.
I ain't even gonna chill because I ain't gonna lie.
With it, baby.
I'm from Detroit, dog, and I wore finger waves at one point. I had the finger waves and the ball fade.
That had to be 32 years ago.
I had the ball fade with the finger waves.
Because we both ball hit it.
I was wondering if that was a leisure girl.
It's all natural, baby.
All
It's all
roots and berries.
natural.
All roots and berries.
It's all natural,
All
baby.
natural perm. Let's call
It's all
it
natural. No.
Conk, right?
He
That's
gonna
that
lie and
conk.
tell you he 3 parts Cherokee
He got that
and
conk
4
in it.
parts bullshit.
I'm 100% real shit.
That's that conk.
So no lie relaxer right there.
You should already.
Okay.
You don't know
What
what a
up?
perm
Okay,
is. It's a process.
A process.
Okay, it's Melrose turn. Okay, stop. It's Melrose turn.
Melrose, what up?
Tell us about where you from. How long?
I'm homegrown talent, man. I'm right here from LA.
Me too.
Born
Dying
and
breed.
raised.
Dying breed.
Y'all the last of the breed.
Yeah, dying
All these
breed.
Millennium California kids.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
So what part? What part of Cali?
South
Melrose.
Central, 49th and Central, East Side.
From Melrose, California.
No, not so. No, it don't. It stop at Western.
Stop at Western. That's
Okay, so
East
you're a
Central.
homeboy.
Yeah.
You're a homeboy. How long have you been performing? Were you the cut up in the classroom? Because I used to imitate my teachers.
I was always
Yeah,
the class clown. Like
Mhm.
I got held back for being dumb like that. Like,
No way.
yeah. It
One
made me
year?
smarter next year though.
Mhm,
Like,
mhm.
Because you knew all the answers.
Yeah, I know everything. that second year of 4th grade, I was a beast.
Right, you was a beast.
I got it. I
Yeah,
got it.
One
It's
plus
on my
one,
hand.
two.
It's on my hand. Okay.
I still had the homework too.
So in a folder under the bed,
Yeah, I
in a plastic container.
It's
No,
already
in
done.
the back, in the red folder, the one that say no.
It's already done. So you just erase the wrong ones and shit.
So, gosh, you guys are crazy. Anyway, so again, tell us a little bit about yourself. Have you always been performing? Is it new to you? New to the game?
And so I'm new to comedy. I always been performing.
You like a break dance or something back in the day. You break dance, pop locking some shit.
I had a band. Actually, I had a band, Homegrown Entertainment.
And he's
so-
dope
A
with it too.
band?
Yeah,
He
live
dope with
band,
it.
Homegrown.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
You still playing or what?
Another
yeah,
show.
I play the microphone actually. Yeah, that's an instrument too, though.
It
in
is.
itself.
It
Oh,
is.
you
It
sing
A lot of
rap?
niggas can't play the microphone.
They sure can.
There you go.
You're right.
You
That
sing
thing you
and
have.
rap?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
My
Ekor
man.
has
That's
a
what I'm asking you.
Ekor
Still
has a
perform?
show.
Yeah.
I got a monthly
Yeah.
showcase every first Friday of the month right here.
Okay, that's what's up.
Bring on some of the dopest artists, man, all across the
Man,
world.
Shout out Homegrown Entertainment. Only
world.
live music, original music
That's
band
right.
out there.
Right.
You're not gonna catch us doing no cover songs. So don't call a nigga trying to get him to do the Temptations.
And they play real instruments.
Right.
Yeah.
They
So
play
did you
real
tour-
instruments.
How about if it includes
Did
a
you
perm?
tour?
Perm?
Oh yeah, there you go, player shit.
I showcased at this
I got nothing
studio when I
to
first
lose.
Really?
No, nothing to lose.
with
Memphis Will was here.
Let me back in.
I remember that guy over there in the
Memphis Will
corner.
was here before.
When Speedy and them was here, I used to showcase here and perform. They had Michael Karr and all of them, yes.
Yeah.
So when I first moved here, I would show me a lot of love at this station.
Goes to show, we ain't new to this, we true to this.
Absolutely.
you go.
Absolutely.
So did you tour with the band?
Yeah, we toured locally, like we
Food
did-
for Less,
yeah.
Ralph's.
all the local spots.
Right.
Like-
East side of Compton.
Hey.
West
Jack in
side
the
of
Box and
Watts.
103rd Central.
Right. West side
Right
of
there in the
Watts.
back by the trash can, around by the drive-through.
Yeah.
But we
Happy
but it was
happy
a
birthday
stage,
to my
though.
mama. My mama's birthday is today in Memphis,
shout out
Tennessee.
to
Happy birthday, Mom.
Thanks,
Say,
Mom.
say
Shout
your
out
name
Mama
on the
birthday,
radio.
Mama.
Say your name on the radio. Say your mom's name.
Her name is Sandra. So
Sandra.
happy birthday to Sandra.
I thought her name was
Sandra what?
Nashville.
Memphis, Nashville. Sandra, Nashville.
So what's your contact information?
You can find me on Instagram under Melrose, MELLROZ.
Melrose.
Yeah,
What high school did
Melrose.
you go to out here?
I went to Westchester and Jefferson. I ended in Jefferson, but Westchester is where I got all my swag
Westchester.
from.
Got your swag from West End, right out here, huh?
Yeah,
And I'm
right down the
protected by,
street.
I don't worry about the streets of LA because I'm protected by
Big
NOS.
J's Barbershop.
No,
What's
NOS.
NOS?
I'll let Sam tell you.
Oh my God. No, Jeff, that's
Tell
They
you.
used to sharing mics. They,
Right, they condoms and all.
Actually, West Side NOS is the gang I'm from, and that's niggas on Swole.
And how many members in the gang?
He's
Actually,
talking
I'm the
about
only one
belly,
right now.
Not muscles, belly muscles.
Yeah,
Swollen Belly. The
Eating.
Swollen Belly crew.
Yeah,
Cellulite.
I'm the only one right now.
He
but,
the only one in the gang
The
right
only
now.
one
big,
with
though.
male
Only one.
cellulite.
It's gonna get big.
I swear, the Big
Oh, my
Sam
God.
must be related to Ben Carson because this motherfucker keep falling asleep.
Yeah, his nickname Narcolepsy.
I'm telling you.
Hey, Narcon. No, I'll be back later.
Miss T, tell us one of your jokes you used to tell back in the day.
That was it.
Ooh.
I got one. Your mom was so dumb. Your mom was so dumb. She asked what kind of jeans I had on. I said, guess. She said, Levi's.
That's prereq to comedy.
Okay, I got one.
Yeah, that's
I got one.
That's why I don't go do jokes.
I got one joke.
Okay.
So this guy and this lady were talking. So the guy says, well, you know, you can tell the size of a lady's, you know, by the size of her lips. So she goes, oh, really?
So you stopped doing comedy for what?
Senile.
It's seen.
Okay, she went.
So, but actually, it's 5 comedians up here. Like, do y'all like work like a lot, or y'all work like medium, or y'all? I mean, is it like an ongoing thing?
You know
And
what?
It's a hard career.
This is a self-employed game, man.
Comedy's a hard
You
career.
gotta hustle in this game because ain't nobody gonna give you shit.
None of that.
They gonna. I mean, it's like crabs in the barrel. When you trying to get out, they gonna try to pull you down.
No doubt.
But you gotta find your own lane. That's the key to it. You gotta find your lane. And you got to stick with that.
Right.
Whatever works for you, you got to do that. Because at the end of the day, bills got to get paid.
Exactly.
You
And where
know?
we are now, where we are now in society with all this new technology, like somebody was speaking on earlier about technology. I mean, we got the power now to just push, send and share. You can do your own shows, as long as you, like I said, take a spark to get the fire started. If you got one person that like you as a fan or supporter, I don't even like to say fan, but a supporter, then I guarantee you it might be few and far in between or take a little time, but it's going to be one more person just like that person who got the same kind of taste in what you doing. And
the key is if you can get a million of them to feel that way overnight.
But the same token is you keep on building that fan base and you just cater to those people. It's not even so much about the industry no more. My father told me
it's all
that a long time ago.
it's all about the industry now because
we got a debate now.
That's what the that's what the producers.
Malcolm got an argument.
No, that's what the producers.
We can go.
Malcolm.
Hold up, but that's what the producers are looking for. They're not looking for talent.
Right.
They're looking for how many views, how many hits, how many followers you have. So you could have a bunch of motherfuckers that got 2 million.
It maybe not be funny.
Not funny at all, but they got 2 million followers. So that's 2 million followers that's coming to that network.
Exactly.
I mean, and that's the whole thing.
But that person built that. Regardless of that's what I'm saying. It took time. They built it, whether it's garbage or not. The whole thing is you got the power. We have the power. We have to wait. My whole thing. It's not even about the fans. I'm just talking about we have this power now. We don't have to wait on nobody.
Right.
Everybody's sitting.
Everybody has a platform.
Everybody is a boss right now.
Right.
CEO of your corporation.
Not financially, but yeah.
No, but you are.
The bottom line, they still running to Hollywood to get that deal, though. They still running to Hollywood to get signed off on that deal.
I know that, but they have to get it. They have to get the understanding.
Or perhaps Pico.
They have to get the understanding.
Exactly.
If you believe in God Almighty, if you believe in God, I don't know about anybody's spiritual belief in here, but
gotta keep
you
God.
You have to believe that. Okay, I pray, say, God, I want to do movies, right? I've done like 5 independent films this year, right? And then 2 videos, documentaries, whatever.
I knew you from somewhere.
The whole thing is I'm working.
I'm
working.
There you go.
I don't have to be known as the 50 Cents or the whoever. But my thing is I'm still doing the same thing that they're doing, and I'm doing what I love to do. Because you took Hollywood away or took the money away. Where you spoke earlier, where's your passion? Are you going to be doing it for your passion or the fucking money?
Exactly.
What you doing it for?
A little bit of both.
It'll still be people out here being crossing guards, dog. It'll still be people out here being bums. It'll be people out here being everything you can imagine. School teachers or whatever for free because they love to do that shit.
Absolutely.
Garbage men, whatever you name it. Exterminators.
Wherever your passion is, find your lane and get in it, man.
Now,
and
the
just
side
power
note
through it.
is
You got the power.
The side
Ain't no
note-
excuses no more. Basis, no excuses. We got the power.
He absolutely right. The side note is next Wednesday. I know the showcase next Monday, of course, but next Wednesday on the Magic Johnson channel, they'll be airing my stand-up comedy at 10 o'clock Eastern time, which is 8 o'clock California time, on a brand new TV show called We Got Next, which is produced by Bob Summer, which is the exact producer who produced Def Comedy Jam.
Congratulations.
And it's introducing a new generation of comics. So it comes on next Wednesday at 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock California time. So wherever you're at all over the globe, make sure y'all tune
I
in
think
10
it's
o'clock Eastern time.
I'm sorry. I think this is a good time to do shout outs and
Clean
where you're going to
comedy.
be and what's next.
We're gonna get Sam
your
up again.
career.
Now we're gonna see what Sam talking about over there.
Where
while
you guys
sleep.
going to be performing? I know everybody's going to be
Burgers,
Memphis Wills on
fries.
Monday. Shakes.
By the way, the show is at Mavericks
Malls.
Flat Monday on Crenshaw 4225 Crenshaw Boulevard,
Real.
Crenshaw and Stalker.
Real.
Doors open up at 8. Show starts at 9. You get there ahead of time. You get in 10 hours before 9, 15 after 9. It's the same on the comics guest list if you know some of the comics. And we got a host.
Barbecue.
Yes.
Hope Flood. Def Comedy
Oh,
Jam,
Hope
BET
Flood.
Comic
Okay, I
View.
know Hope.
That'll be the host.
And last
of,
time the host was Tori Hart, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And she
Macaroni
would have been a
and
host this
cheese.
time, but she had to go out of town and she won't be back in time.
Okay.
So Hope Flood
Tori's real
stepped in
cool.
for me. Special treat.
Tori's real cool.
There you go.
So when it
Shout out to Tori Hart. She
shout
real
out
cool.
to Tori Hart.
I want to give a shout out to Brenda. She at home sick.
Okay,
I hope she
feels
gets
better.
well. But she's sending me nice titty pictures, so I like that
why
though.
you-
So it's all good though.
I'm sending a shout out to my lady out
It's
there as
all
well. She
good,
in the
though.
hospital right now, suffering real bad. But I'm gonna send a shout out to my baby. So Eunice Pre, send a shout out
Oh,
to you.
yeah.
Get well,
I'm gonna
baby.
pray for
Absolutely,
Eunice. We'll
absolutely.
pray for Eunice.
I want to send a shout out to follow me on Facebook on the Memphis Will. Or follow me on Instagram
Exactly.
and Twitter at the Memphis Will. So if you went to a community college, that Will is WILL.
And not all y'all that went to
gosh.
Carl Jr. State University.
No.
Tams Tech.
What school you went to in Nashville?
I went to Fisk University.
Okay,
okay,
he went to a private little school.
No doubt.
Yeah, he went outside of TSU. You went to all the TSU parties.
Now I went
huh?
to, they all went to our party. I went to. I dealt with any and everything down there in Nashville.
You can
from
have that.
the streets to the
you
to
go.
hooping.
He
I
just
hooped down
looked
there.
that way.
Did you go Greek?
No, I didn't go Greek. I was hooping down there, though.
Okay.
I hooped.
Oh, did you play for them?
Yeah, I played.
What years?
Not from 87 to like 92.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't look your age, then. You look young.
Yeah.
He didn't start though. He was just on the team.
Well, I got all the way to the NBA camps. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. That's all that matters. I did too.
They let
That's
people
all
I'm a Detroit ball player.
No, they let people
Yeah.
come in and watch
Chicago. That's my second home.
NBA in his case called NBA in his case stands for not buying your act. That's why he's here right now doing live talk radio and he's damn good at it.
And that's a solid Impala.
And
Hey,
just
you
for the
just shot me
record,
in the head with that.
And I ain't no fence hand at community
That's all
college. That's
I
what's
know.
throwing me off.
Ah.
and just for the record, MFA stands for mofo ass. Mofo ass. That's it. That's the degree.
What are these little crosses on y'all hat?
Oh yeah, that's Green
That's
Cross.
weed, man. What are you
this
talking
show, this
about?
show is,
I don't
this show is
smoke or
sponsored by
drink,
Green
so I don't
Cross.
That's what that means.
What is it? Green
on-
Crosses? It's a
Medicated.
local business, a local LA business.
Oh, okay.
Go green.
Go Green,
Okay,
baby.
so
Drop
Cross.
nicotine
Jeff,
and
you
go
done with your
green.
shout outs,
Believe it.
Jeff? And what do you have coming up next? What do you have coming up next in December and going into the new year?
Actually, Tuesday I'm going to Washington D.C. I'm going to fuck with the president.
Okay.
On no, seriously. So no, that's my man. But why?
How do you
That's
think
my
Michelle's
wife.
gonna feel
President
about
of
that?
Bleach and
Yeah.
Clorox.
And now
No,
how do you
he's
think
I'm
Michelle's
going-
gonna feel
right now
about
'cause he
that?
look
How do
No,
you
it's
think
gonna be
Michelle's
cool.
gonna feel about that?
No, I'm going to do the national Christmas tree lighting. So on my other job, stage manager. So I'll be.
okay.
Well, don't burn your hair.
No,
Be careful with them
No,
chemicals.
you know those perm
Like Michael
burns
Jackson
never
in the
heal.
commercial,
No, those
back
perm
Coca-Cola
burns never-
commercial.
So
Cocoa
I'll
butter
leave-
don't even help with those burns.
Hey, listen.
I'll leave Tuesday. See, that's just the thing. I ain't never burned nothing, yo. It's just
Ain't
all
never
natural.
burned.
It's all
I ain't
natural.
never burned.
You can take
Hey,
all
listen.
the best shots
He
you
got
want.
that bird in the midnight flowers.
Can
here.
y'all hang
sir.
around for another half hour, man?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's go another half hour with this, man.
Okay.
We're going 2 hours long on
Oh,
a special
wow.
edition. It's the hilarity edition of Speak On It, Say It, Own It,
I want some
Believe It,
pictures with y'all.
and Laugh. The day
There you
after
go.
Thanksgiving, your bellies are full. I hope your hearts are filled with
perfect
all the
timing.
laughter. We'll be right back right after this. I ain't never scared.
So I go to my loaded tank, 9 that's open the trunk. I told it motherfuckers, I ain't never scared. 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 I got a hot for fever. Call that bitch Bonita.
We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and hosts of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
If your doctor has prescribed more heat, SoCal Gas has some heartwarming news for you. The Medical Baseline Allowance Program can help offset costs by providing additional natural gas at the lowest SoCal gas rate. To apply, visit SoCalGas.com/medical or call 1-800-427-2200. 1-800-427-2200.
Hi, this is TJ, inviting you to join us every Sunday at 2 p.m. for Veterans Day Live. Join us as we provide info that would help all military personnel. So don't forget to tune in to Veterans Day Live every Sunday at 2 p.m. That's every Sunday at 2 p.m. exclusively on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B, Radio Flag, TuneIn Radio, Live 365, AHA Radio, TiVo Radio, and Apple TV Radio, or just watch and listen directly at latalklive.com. Reality radio, handcrafted for your listening and viewing pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Die before I wake. I put an extended clip inside of my AK. Roll at every station, murder the DJ. Roll at every station, murder the DJ. If hip hop should die before I wake, I put an extended clip inside of my AK. Roll at every station, murder the DJ. Roll at every station, murder the DJ.
Yeah, headbanger right there. That's Nas from back in the day. What would we do without hip hop? But more importantly and relevant to tonight, what would we do without laughter?
Best medication in the world.
Laughter therapy, ladies and gentlemen.
You've
Laughter
done
therapy.
an outstanding job of lining this show up for us tonight. One more time.
Yeah.
Make a joyous noise for you, my sister. Love you, girl. You do the damn thing. I got to tell you.
Thank you.
Anyway, so let's get back to the show. Swing the mic back to you. I'm about to bounce out. E-Core is going to take over from here.
Okay,
and y'all
great.
take it to the top of the
My
hour.
bro.
And then we'll wrap it out. Yeah.
Okay.
I did want to ask, man, you know, all of y'all are from different areas. We got a couple LA cats here, some Midwest cats here. I don't know. Southern cats here. Yep, got his own planet. And we've got someone in the room right now. I got jokes, really. Don't encourage me, y'all, I'm telling you. We've got the lovely Allison Edwards, who's going to be starting her own show here.
Yes.
I'm always working on her. Thank you very much. Who's going to be starting her own show here soon. Coming up next week, in fact, we're going to have Allison Edwards doing a couple pilots with us, and that's going to be a great show.
That's the
Allison
makeup artist from London.
London.
Yeah, she going to be at the showcase Monday.
Yeah.
She got a beautiful
I
accent.
knew her face. I was like, where I know her face from?
Gotta
I've been
love
putting your
Allison.
picture up everywhere.
But I wanted to ask y'all, we got folks from all over the land here, and particularly to the comics. Okay, so jonesing, bagging, bussing, or banging. No, or banging is gang stuff. I'm sorry. Jonesing, bagging, or bussing. I was just joking.
Talking about which
Crickets
numbers do
on
we
that
use?
one. Yeah, so in other words, from the different areas that you come from.
Oh, okay. We say checking down south.
Checking. All right, so we got checking, jonesing, bagging, and bussing. Philly is like we busting on people.
I never heard of bagging or busting until I got to California.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
It was like we bagging.
That's how we used to
Like
do
we
it.
bag.
Yeah, bagging in high school, in grammar
And
school.
doing the dozens. And
Yeah,
doing
doing
the
the
dozens.
dozens.
And doing
We
the
say
dozens.
checking. See, that's what 1943.
Shooting.
Dozens.
No, dozens is like
Back in
1943 and back or something like
Exactly.
that.
39.
We shoot out here, too. We shoot.
1939.
When the Jerry curl was in
That's,
use, I
19,
think.
that's the
We
spring
say
of
check it.
39. That was the spring of 39.
That's back when
Yeah.
Madam
Yeah.
C.J. Walker,
Dozens
I
was
think.
Yeah.
the pressing comb. Yeah.
Because we use
Y'all
checking.
don't know
down
nothing
south.
about Dusty Fletcher. Y'all don't know nothing about that.
Uh-oh.
Who?
Oh.
The first name is Dusty, so you know it's all. So we don't know shit about that.
Sam doing his
Jeff
thing.
looked like an up-to-date, rehabilitated Alexander O'Neal with his hair slicked back.
Slim
You know, but
down,
he got all his teeth though.
With
His
his
teeth
mouth
white as hell. He got a cold dinner
Now, I heard
plan.
something about Jeff. Now, I have heard from
What?
the other veteran comedians. Said back in the day, Jeff was the sharpest dresser, and all the ladies wanted him. I did hear that about Jeff.
Yeah, there
By
was always
several
a
He's
line.
different
still the Mac
They couldn't
now.
handle that Chicago dress when
There
I
was
came out
always-
here
Yeah.
with the Gators. You know, the loud suit
That's
hitting
swag.
the stairs.
They
That
said,
was
but
that
had his
swag.
jokes matched his suit, he would have made it.
There you go. Exactly.
Well, he still got them
You know
back
what
in the,
though? That's all right though.
he still got them back in the day
check.
broads on him. They like 65 years old or some
But
shit.
29 years in the game,
Okay.
still going strong. No.
Yeah,
You know,
29.
still 29, still going strong.
Same year as
And
the
he
pressing
funny as
comb.
Still got
hell.
a hairline too, boy.
Exactly.
Still got a hairline.
Now,
Yeah.
Jeff secretly
Mhm.
works
Tell
on the
us.
Tonight Show.
Right.
See, people don't know that about him.
The Late Late.
Yeah, the Late Late Show.
He already told.
Okay. He's secret. A lot of people don't know that about him.
Craig Ferguson,
but he runs the show.
I was on the Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson for 10 years.
He runs it. Yeah, he runs the show.
But you know, that's something to talk about.
I ain't putting nobody else on though.
That's a whole nother
No, I don't run it.
No,
I
because
was
a lot of
stage
artists.
manager.
No, because a lot of artists think that people should support them while they're pursuing their dream. That they don't have to work and stuff, and they want to sleep on people's couches. So that's good. You handled your business, Jeff.
Oh yeah, I mean, you had to. I mean, I was just blessed. I knew Tyra from doing local celebrity stuff. So when I was in New York and I performed, I had put her kind of like on the spot, and then I asked her for a job, and then she hooked me up with her friend, her manager, and then they gave me a job on the Tyra Banks show as a runner.
Right.
Wow.
And I was like 42. I was
Okay.
like 41, and I was like, I'm too fucking old to be doing this shit.
See?
But then it was like, you know what? You can either do one or two things. You could work your way from the bottom to the top in this
See?
TV game,
Mhm.
Right.
or you could just walk away from this shit. Because if you walk away, you're going to burn a lot of bridges. You don't know what doors can open. So it was just like, and then I decided I became the best runner on her show. And I got elevated from doing normal show runs to becoming Tyra's personal runner.
Right.
And then I was waiting for Tyra to have me do shit, or her people give me shit to do. And then in the process of just sitting up there waiting, that's when I ran into Craig Ferguson.
See?
And when I saw him, he was auditioning for the
Warm-up spot.
he was auditioning for the host because Craig Kilborn had just left. And it was down to 3 hosts.
Right.
It was Craig Ferguson, Michael Ian Black, and DL Hughley. And I knew DL. So when I was just like, okay, if DL get it, I'm personally going to call DL and ask him if he give me a job.
That's
but
right.
Then Craig had got it. So, and I watched it a couple of times. And then when I just saw him, I just like, okay, this is my opportunity.
That's
he
right.
just
You gotta
walked
seize the
past me.
moment.
See, he one of those unsung heroes that you don't know about
Right.
behind the scenes.
No,
right?
he
You know,
just
walk past you every day.
He just walked right past me, and I just like, yo, man, excuse me. He was like, I said, man, you that funny motherfucking white dude. I was like, and he like, yo, and I was like, damn, you from Germany, son? He like, nope. And I was like, fuck. And he's like, and he told me when I was like, yo, man, you funny motherfucker. A lot of white boys don't make me laugh.
Right.
But you crazy the motherfucker.
Wow. Right. That
And
opened
then
him
he
up.
just-
That
yeah.
opened him up.
And then we just started, we established a rapport, and we just started talking. And then he introduced me to his executive producer, who I recognized by name from NBC, Gary Considine.
Right.
And Gary Considine had his name on everything at NBC at the time.
I watched all kind of credits. For years I watched
Yeah.
credits.
And then Craig just came up to me on a Friday, and he just like, yo, man, I got a job for you. And I was like,
Wow.
no shit. He's like, yeah, I got a job for you. Talk to Gary.
That was out here?
And, yeah. And I was at CBS.
CBS.
I was still working for Tyra.
Oh,
And I was
okay.
like, but it was a good thing because at the end of Tyra's season, Tyra up and broke from LA to go to New York.
Right.
That's when she went to 2 years and she took her show to New York.
Right.
So, the
okay.
blessing and all that, it was just a blessing. So
Timing.
Yeah,
See, and
timing
that's
was
the
perfect.
Right
I like
place
that.
at the
It's
right
nice.
time.
That's the
I just
hustle
want to
in you.
acknowledge hearing you men talking about God and spirituality. Ecor,
Yeah.
Jeff, all the guys at the table. That's really important. A lot of people don't know about that. Talk about that a little bit.
But I was gonna say to you earlier though, Jeff, as far as like, because she spoke and said that a lot of people like to sit on couches and get taken care of or whatever, And one of my sayings is, because I'm a full season hustler too. I get out here and get it.
You got to.
And my
Get it,
thing
get
is,
it.
I can be a starving artist, but I ain't about to be no broke human.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't
It's
gonna
like,
happen.
and that's what
So
I try to
dress.
tell.
I like to dress and wear clothes and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And I
Eat
tell
food.
my son, the same thing. It's like, hey man, you got to get your hustle on. You got to put your name print on something out
Exactly.
here. You can't, because I tell my son, at the end of the day, when you walk out that door, it's only 2 people that give a fuck about you. Me and your mom.
That's
The
it.
rest of the world don't
give
care
a
shit
Let's
about
go around
you.
the table and talk about everybody's philosophy on working and taking care of themselves.
My dad taught us that early in the game. 'Cause I
Exactly.
watched him write a lot of movies from the blaxploitation era. I don't know if y'all familiar with Dolomite, and but
come
my
on,
father wrote.
Rudy Ray Moore.
I open up
Three-
for Rudy Ray Moore. Don't
Three
lie.
the hard way.
That's like Rudy's like my uncle.
My
you know,
5th
rest in
time
peace.
on stage, I open up
Rudy
for
like
Rudy
an
Ray
uncle
Moore.
to me, man. My daddy wrote and directed a lot of those Dolomite films
Really?
back in the
I
blaxploitation
mean, I met
era.
is your dad to hear?
No, he's rest in peace too. He
Sorry to
passed
hear
away
that.
too. Yeah, but
Somebody approached me about playing him.
oh really?
Yeah.
Who his dad?
You know what?
If it was his dad, I might get the part.
Right.
His dad running the house.
But I watched him do. I watched him, to his dying day, be independent. Didn't fall prey to all that Hollywood bullshit. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
They threw that at him all from Jefferson shows and all. I used to watch him go to those meetings and talking to the Garen Keefs and the Norman Lears, all these people way back in the day. But and then he come in there with the scripts that really be it's not like some ghetto shit. And they sitting there like, nah, we can't talk about like kids flipping on pissy mattress. But it's like this good times, y'all in the projects, motherfucker. This is what they do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? This is what goes on in
That's what goes on
Yeah,
in
he
the
was a
household.
trendsetter before time.
Exactly,
Yeah.
right. And he's the one that wrote and directed like Petey Wheatstraw, Human Tornado, Disco Godfather, those films.
Oh, yeah.
He was a good friend of Blowfly also.
Yeah. And he put me in my first film, which is called Petey Wheatstraw, The Devil's Son-in-Law. And I played Petey Wheatstraw, the lead character. I played that, the little boy that come on in the beginning.
That was you?
Okay. Yeah, that was me.
Little ugly motherfucker that came on. That was you?
That was my ass. You know?
That's all right,
You got to remember,
man.
it was enormous Jewish in production.
Rudy Ray Moore was the one who told me, he said, Memphis, you're not going to get discovered in Memphis, Tennessee.
Wow.
Pack your bags.
He left the South
and
long
he said,
time
move
ago.
to California, even if you have to sleep in a van. That's what Rudy Ray Moore told me. And there was
I
about
love
7
Rudy.
of us performed that night, and he said, you don't want got what it takes.
It must have been a comfortable ass van.
No. I
Crazy.
didn't come at that time, but I just remember him telling me.
Right.
How long you been out here in
Yesterday.
Memphis? How long have you been out here?
8 years.
8 years.
Just the
And-
base to the baby.
And Big
head.
Sam, where are you from?
I'm from LA.
You are not from LA just because you're a model.
Yeah, I'm from
He
LA.
said that he's sexy.
And I agree with.
I like those skinny
big
jeans
sexy.
too. I like those skinny jeans you wearing, bro.
Thank you very much. One size fits all. I just want to say, it is really about getting your hustle on, but I never had to experience that.
This is California. It's laid back.
Wait, did you just go to the beach? Aren't you a surfer? I thought I saw you on the cover of a surfer magazine.
No, he's a whale.
I stay at my mama's house.
No.
And that's for
What
real.
had happened was.
I don't know
Black
nothing
whale.
about this hustling shit.
Hey, the OG got me good. Huh? The old girl got me
Oh,
straight.
my
I'm at
God.
Every day.
You at the house
Right.
every day,
Eating
every day at
eggs
the
and
mall,
bacon.
every
Eating
day,
eggs
every
and
day.
bacon. Mom got eggs and bacon all the time.
But maybe one day.
Mm-hmm.
I experience that
I told
shit.
Sam about getting his own place one time when I first moved here. He looked at me
you
like
crazy,
I
like,
insulted.
all this
He
right
said,
here
"Why
with
would I do
moms,
that?"
So how long you been? So are you really from here though?
Yeah.
Oh,
born and raised.
you are. I thought you was joking.
What high school?
born
What
and
school?
raised.
What high school
Oh,
did
that's
you go
why
to?
you a model. Of
Yeah, I
course,
went
it
to
all makes sense
Palisades.
now.
Palisades. Okay.
Yeah, I graduated magna cum laude.
Yeah.
Sam just had a birthday too.
Happy belated
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Yeah, November 30th.
How old you think he is?
About 27,
11.
28.
Because he literally looked like 30 something. Easy.
About
Easy.
28, 29 probably. The lady.
46.
Yeah,
46.
Don't look nowhere
My
near.
mans. My man's in them.
That's why
Okay.
that 6-pack. That's a good 6-pack for 46. That you got.
Melrose up there too. He
Nice.
looked young
Okay,
too. That's
Jeff,
from
Jeff in
Hey,
the
man,
game
don't put my.
29 years.
I'm pushing 27 out here, bro.
There
Like,
you go.
let me tell my own age.
Look,
Right.
see,
I'll tell you my own age.
Melrose is the swag. See,
Let me tell
You
my
know
own
what?
age.
I ain't afraid to admit my age. I'm 53.
Me either, dog. I ain't afraid to admit my age.
53,
Jeff?
and I'm holding it
and
down,
You've been out
yo.
here, and you've been out
Yeah.
here 29 years.
29 years, holding it down.
And did you sleep on some couches when you first came out?
No, it was too many women out here.
yeah, all the ladies love.
Come on.
He say the ladies love.
You got to
Jeff.
have that game out
I
here,
remember
man.
you was a sharp
To
dresser.
keep up his act, they have
Exactly.
male enhancement.
Exactly. No, I mean,
Keep up his act.
no. I went through hard times. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, there was a period when I went through my divorce and
Okay.
everything. I went through hard times, and I can share this. Motherfuckers didn't know what I was doing because this is how I got my hustle. I was offered a job and I took it because I had to keep shit going.
That's right.
I was shoveling shit at Hollywood Park Casino out this horse's stall. I did that for 9 months, 12 hours a day.
How that smell?
Hey.
Damn.
12 hours. $12 an hour.
Real shit.
Really?
You
Yeah.
stepped
You
in some
had to
shit like
do.
a
That's
motherfucker.
not no
Shit,
shit.
right
They
there.
just
dealing with
no
some-
shit.
you was dealing with
I mean, you know,
Right,
so
Jeff?
You was in
I
some
think
shit.
what,
this
though?
some real shit.
Hey, that nigga
Hey,
dealt with some
Jeff.
shit every day.
But you know what though?
On this
But
job.
you had to do what you had to do
No shit.
because
And check
I had a
yourself.
mouth to feed. I had
Yeah.
my son to feed, and I couldn't worry about it.
You
And I had to
shit me.
swallow
Yeah,
my
yeah.
I
pride.
just want to say this. You
You
did
shit
that
me.
shit. You did that shit.
There you
Yeah.
go.
You did that shit.
And I did that shit well.
Yes.
Yes, you did.
That was some
Real
real
shit.
Hey, he
shit.
was pushing
That's
that
why he
shit.
was cleaning
Real
the shit.
shit,
He
yeah.
met
Pushing that
somebody.
shit.
Exactly.
And if he wasn't cleaning shit, he would have never met that
That's
person.
right.
Met that person.
And you know why?
One day, I can't take this shit no more.
Because cleanliness is next to
He
godliness.
said, "Excuse my shoes, man."
And if
but,
he wasn't
can
getting
I give you
paid
my-
for that shit, he would have never did that shit.
See?
Exactly.
See?
Never pushed
So
that
you
shit.
can make a career out of shit.
Out of shit. Out of that
That's
shit.
real shit.
That's a real.
Now the horses left and fucked up all that shit.
That's
That's
some bullshit
real
right
shit.
there.
No, horse shit.
Hey, Melrose, what started you out in comedy?
Melrose.
What started you out in comedy? What was your influences that started you? You know, what was you
Man,
in
I
school
just-
capping jokes, bagging on niggas?
all that, but I really, honestly, I used to host my own club, and that's really how I got into it. Watching everybody else do it, kind of studying under the comics that was coming through, and I just felt like I could do that. Not like on some, I just see niggas and I think I'm funny too, but like after studying and watching,
Right. Yeah. You have to study your craft.
Yeah, so I felt like I could do that, and then
How was it?
honestly, it was. I mean, I'm a natural host. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Oh,
So
okay.
I've always
Right.
been a host.
Right,
but
I got
to
you.
say I'm a comic
Right.
came later. I was doing a show with Memphis Will, and he let me host, and then from there I started formulating a 5-minute set, a 10-minute set, and before I just get on the mic and be funny.
Be funny, exactly.
But now
Naturally.
it's
That's
like
how I
nigga,
am.
you got
Not
3
just singing.
minutes,
I ain't
and
got no
before
jokes.
I didn't think that shit was possible.
Right.
Right.
No doubt.
And,
3
and,
minutes.
and I like to say I watched him from the beginning of
Yep.
because I started going to a barbershop he worked at the time, and he kept telling me he was a comedian. I said, well, I'm gonna throw you in the hot water, and we did several shows, and I just threw him on stage, and he walked up, kept doing his thing, and when I tell you amazing work ethic, he has went from doing 3 to 5 minutes to he can do 20, 30, 40 minutes to hosting his own successful night, may I add, sold out
Right.
at the J Spot. All the comics know who he is now, and he came in and like anybody can, the old saying from down south, we can take you to water, but we can't make you drink it.
Right.
And Melrose took him to the water, and he definitely swallowed the ocean.
Okay.
Even if that means stealing shit. But anyway, no, I was just fucking with you. But his work ethic is amazing, man, and he created his own environment, like Jeff was talking about, his lane.
Yeah.
And he's likable. He's actually one of the guys that always keep me calm when the other guys that hate no beat and getting frustrated.
Y'all need to form like a deeper alliance here, because it's like a chemistry going with y'all. Well, y'all might need
For
to do
real.
some comedy team shit and just travel with it, or just
You
do
know
shit.
what? For real.
Reason being, because y'all sitting here giving each other, props and accolades. It's rare that you hear comedians doing that amongst
Yes.
each other, like this, and analyzing
This
the
shit
next man.
just for the radio.
Exactly.
And so everybody
Motherfuckers going there. They going their separate ways.
As soon as y'all leave out that door, everybody going to different cars.
You
Just
gotta
sit
walk
there,
back to the
whatever,
house.
Whatever, nigga. I ain't-
This is all for the
All right,
Memphis
dog.
Will Comedy Showcase, November 30th at Marriage Flat, 8:30,
Yes,
10
sir.
before 8, and
10 before
$15 after 8:05.
And
No,
some
but
good
it's
ass
something-
So y'all
food.
get your asses there at exactly 9 because y'all don't like paying extra money.
Exactly.
Okay, so get there because you might want to spend that extra money on a drink.
Yeah,
I can't
tell him, Farouk.
I can't tell you each one of these individuals, man.
Gonna rip it.
I can't say enough about. I remember one time I was going through something. Jeff drove all the way to Long Beach to mentor me, after seeing me do a set one night. Still ripped the stage, but he saw something past me ripping the stage because I was upset about something. Now the crowd couldn't tell, but it was
Right.
amazing.
So what's going
This
on?
man jumped in his car, drove all the way to Long Beach, and said, "Memphis, that was the worst performance I ever saw you do before." He said, "Yeah, you got a standing ovation, but you was angry," because he said, "I saw you have fun and get standing ovation. That's the first time I ever saw you be angry and get a standing ovation. I know you weren't having fun. I'm looking at you in your eyes." And so he drove all the way out there and gave me advice, and I definitely applied it, and it helped me.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, because that's just the spirit in me. Because, see, what people don't understand at the Regency West, you remember the Regency West,
Yeah, I
the Comeback
remember the
Theater,
Regency
Robin's home. Robin had a table to the right, and there was at that table David Banks, Richard Pryor's manager, sat there with Robin, and Robin's mom when she came down, and his dad when they came down. But the vast majority of the time, it was Robin and David Banks sitting there. So the badge of honor was to go up there and do your best, and then have Robin signal you or David Banks pull you aside
like
and you
to
sit
give
at
you
the
the
table. And then that's when they would give you notes and critique you, and you just sucked that shit up and you ate that.
Right.
I mean, Robin and David Banks didn't fuck with too many cats. I mean, this table here, I can guarantee, and I can put that on, Robin would have fucked with each and every one of these cats.
Nice.
That's what we're
It's a
talking
lot
about.
of guys Robin wouldn't have fucked with. Robin would have just came up and just been like, whatever. David Banks would have pulled you aside and just said, that motherfucker ain't serious.
Right.
The one night I went up, I had 3 great shows. And then one night I went up and I was just like, I bombed hard.
Right.
And I cussed out the audience. Yeah. And David Banks pulled me aside and said, yo, don't ever do that. It's like, it ain't their fault.
Right.
Your job is to be funny.
Right.
That's your
Right.
job
You
is
wanted
to be
this.
funny.
Right.
You know,
And
so how
make
you
them
gonna
laugh
cuss
at
them
your
out and all
jokes.
that? And it was
He need a David today.
no. You know, but I mean it's all good though.
I just fucking
You got
it's-
David Banks, Tyra Banks, boy. You gonna have. You got
Yeah.
you gonna
got
make
that
bank.
money in the
Banks
pocket.
It all
Make
came
bank.
through cleaning shit.
Yeah. But I
Bank-
mean, no, that
hey,
was before then.
and
But I
he
mean,
banked on that.
yeah.
You can,
But it
you
was
can bank on that.
it was that, and I don't see that in the game now because it's all individual now.
Right.
There's no comics helping each other out because
Right.
everybody, like I said earlier, everybody, a lot of these cats is in the game for the fame. They just want to walk on stage and do as much time as possible. They want the shit is like you was the funniest motherfucker on the stage tonight. That mean everything in the world to a young comic today. That he can come in a club, rip it up, and then everybody can just gravitate to that person for those few minutes afterwards.
So-
He ain't got shit lined up for the next day or whatever.
Right.
He just satisfied in that gratification that I was the funniest motherfucker. I did the most time that night. And that don't mean shit. But you setting a bad name for yourself though. And comics today is that they don't help each other out like we did in the bag.
Right.
Like Ricky Harris, my brother. Love Ricky Harris said Ricky about to blow up. He about to take off. I mean,
Yeah,
he about
I
to take.
remember
He
Ricky.
got about 10 projects going.
Yeah, he's about
I
to
just
take
saw him
off.
on TV today.
And me
Yes.
and Ricky are like we blood brothers. And how I met
all
Ricky.
the work he been doing. This
Yeah.
is his moment right now.
Yeah,
Right.
and how I
It's
met
all paying
Ricky
off.
is when I came off stage, I had rocked that shit. And Ricky was gangster. Ricky was the original OG
Gangsta.
of comedy. Before anybody wore the T-shirts and all of that, Ricky wore the saggy pants, the T-shirt. Ricky threw the gang
The
sign.
baseball caps.
Ricky was the straight up Long Beach Crip gangster comic.
Right.
He was the original.
Before Scrunch.
Yeah, he was the
Yes.
original. And how me and Ricky
Shots
caught-
fired.
Yeah, how me and Ricky hooked up is that when I rocked, I walked off and Ricky came up to me gangster style and he's like, "What up, cuz?" And I'm like, "What's up, folks?" And he like, "Yo, nigga, you was all right." I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Yeah, but you need to tighten up your shit more, homie." I was like, "What, nigga?" And he like, "Yo, on the real." He like, "Work that light." And he was doing the music at the Comedy Act Theater.
Right.
And I was like, "What?" He said, "Ain't nobody over there to work the light, cuz. Work the light." And I just, instead of challenging him, I just embraced it.
Right.
And then I did it.
Right.
And then that from that
Although
point
you were
on-
older. No, just
No,
fucking with
but I
you.
mean, you know, see, nigga, I always got jokes, but see, but that's how you did it. But that's how you did it. And then when you came down there, that was the badge of honor.
Right.
I'm telling you, to walk
Man.
down that aisle. to
Doing
have
light
Robin-
and cleaning shit is two different things. I'm
Right.
sure you'd have a
So-
problem.
so-
You
No,
clean up
I
shit,
cleaned
that
shit
I know
later
you
on.
work the
though.
lights.
I cleaned up shit later
Yeah,
on.
but
Just
Jeff,
fucking
but
with
Jeff,
you.
when
Man,
you
there's
were
a
doing
light
the
at
light,
the end of every tunnel,
right?
man.
But Jeff, when you were doing the
After
light,
all
when
that
you were doing the
shit.
light, you got to see a lot of different comedians, right? And study a lot of different comedians.
You
and
saw,
their jokes.
you saw, and
Right?
you got it was school. It was
Okay.
sitting down there because you were in class.
Mm-hmm.
You sat at that table and you watched.
Right.
Now
I mean, you watched.
the reason I picked up a microphone,
Mm-hmm.
is rest in peace, Robert Harris, Bernie Mac, and Chris Tucker still here. That's the reason why I picked up a mic. Them three: Bernie Mac, Robert Harris, Chris Tucker.
Okay.
That was my three inspirations.
There you go.
What about you, Big Sam? The model.
See, Sam fell asleep. Y'all caught him
Wait,
on
let's get back.
time.
You know what? Let's get back down here to Farouk. He didn't get a chance to speak about his inspirations and what he's got coming up after Monday at the Memphisville Industry Showcase.
I have no idea what I got going on after Monday, but
Okay.
I'm gonna leave everything in the hands of the Most High, true God.
Absolutely.
That's right.
But my inspiration come from my upbringing. You know, my mother and father still together.
Nice.
My father's in the
Wow.
hospital. Hope he get better. He
Well,
just got his foot amputated for diabetes, so we really need to really think about what we put in our bodies
Believe
and
it.
really dealing with diabetes, because it's really a serious thing
Yes.
in our community. But
is.
I really got kind into being a comedian. You know, I just have normal conversation, talking shit in the barbershop all day. You know, I'm not stage frightened because I've been on stage plenty of times, you know, rapping, opening up shows for DJ Quiz, Sugar Free, and local stuff like that. You know, contrary to, you know, he might not admit it, but Snoop at one point in his history started out asking me to write some lyrics for him.
Wow.
So I've always been around people. Dub C is a childhood partner of mine. Ice Cube, MC8, you know. So I've always been around entertainers and people that's funny. Even Squancho, you know, he told me, you know, when we was in the streets together hustling, man, you know, I'm tired of going to jail. I'm a do comedy. I thought he was a damn lie, but look at him now.
Yeah.
So here I am, damn
Yeah.
near close to 20 years later, doing the same thing. But I attribute what I'm doing right now to Mad Mart, the comedian. He convinced me that I was funny. So, you know, I do a lot of things with him. We trying to put together a toy drive for this December 11th show we got going on to give a lot of unfortunate
that's
children.
what it's about, man.
Yeah, a lot of unfortunate children and people in the community a break.
Where is it
That's
at?
at the Barbara Morrison Center of Performing Arts on 43rd and Dagan.
On the 11th of December?
Yes.
December 11th. Mad Marv, another OG original concert.
Just did that room Friday, man. Had a good time.
I gotta say this one thing: as far as much as reality, and we know we always, one of our slogans is we are handcrafted for your viewing, listening pleasure. Right? We are reality radio, handcrafted for your listening and viewing pleasure. But today, you have exemplified what we really speak about, because you said some prolific shit earlier, Farouk, when you said, "Hey, I'm gonna keep it real. I catch the bus like a motherfucker."
Yeah, I do.
You know what I'm saying? That's as
I
real
gotta
as
get
it
my
get.
ass
That's
on
as
the
raw
bus when I
as it
leave
get.
here.
Hold
That's
on,
as
I'm
raw
with
as it
you.
get.
But
like
we're
the
not getting on the
bus.
bus.
I
Between
save
these
money.
two,
No,
we
somebody-
gotta find a ride.
We got exactly.
Okay.
Gotta get him home.
And Miss T, we gotta include her in trying to get a ride from this motherfucker.
Just take me to the train station.
Exactly.
The rest.
You got the rest.
That's where I get most of my material from. We got a lot of weird, sadistic, and a lot of crazy ass people out here.
That's
This
true,
is
man.
like a zoo.
I caught that train a lot.
If you drive public transportation, you have enough damn material on one bus trip.
All day
Hey,
long.
but it's so crazy because like if you a sane person, whatever, but it seems like everybody on there is weird. But you like, I'm looking at myself like, damn, I'm looking like them too. I'm weird as hell, like they are. They probably look at me the same way because
I
I'm on
had
the
a
bus
lady
with
with
them.
no teeth cuss me out the other day. She had no teeth at all. You know, the bus was crowded. I didn't notice her.
She got to drink meatloaf.
Yeah, I was trying to inform her about, she was pissed off. She wasn't informed about, the delays in the train or whatever. So I told her, if you read the little teleprompter, they would say that. Well, I ain't got to read nothing. I said, that's why you don't know. So I had to ask her, can you read?
All right.
Now I know that you can't listen. Can you read?
No, she ain't got no teeth.
Yeah. Well, I didn't notice that till I
Can't
got up
chew.
and seen her.
We know you can't chew.
And she looked like a modern day vampire.
Damn.
All her bottom teeth was
I
out.
know you can't
Now,
listen,
this is the
but
true
can you
story.
read?
She told me her sorry ass man kicked her teeth out. So I said, well, maybe he was tired of you talking shit.
Talking shit. He got to. That's what it was. Talking shit.
He's a natural beast, man. I saw that the first time I saw him. I said, I got to have you on the show.
I first saw Farouk. I first saw Farouk at the Fame or Shame? When you
Yeah,
did
Monday
that
night,
Memphis
Fame or
in
Shame.
October?
Yeah, Melrose them show.
Yeah, that's when I first saw Farouk.
I stumbled on that by accident. I was ragged.
Yeah, you
as
rocked it
hell.
that night too.
And then you rocked it.
I forgot.
And
Yeah,
I
Jeff
saw
is
him
the
at
host of that
interview
night.
show.
Yeah,
Jeff was
Monday
the
night.
Jeff Arnold roasted
Fame
me,
and
told
Shame.
me,
I was
nigga, stop
participating
coming to
on that.
comedy shows looking like you
Yeah, I was there.
on
Fall
the
asleep.
bus, man. Comb your hair and because I was off for work. I didn't comb my hair and none of that. I was looking real raggedy, but I thank Memphis Will and Jeff Arnold for mentoring me and just giving me pointers that they don't have to give me. So I consider them my new family in 2016 and do a lot of great things and bring comedy back to LA.
I got a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Jalen Bishop, to the Jalen Bishop Project, who Miss Allison Edwards is the makeup designer and artistic director for, and the costume designer. Is there anything else anybody wants to share with us as we're wrapping this up? Any
wanna
shout
share
outs or
that,
anything?
Just some shout
Every
outs.
Tuesday, shout out Melrose, working hard. I'm judging on the Fame or Shame Monday nights at Marriage Flat. I got a Taco Tuesday. I do a comedy show at the Green Horse in Inglewood. Starting next Friday, I'm doing Fly Fridays at the Jump To It Lounge. Comedy live music show. New Year's Eve, Homegrown Entertainment will be airing live at the J Spot. And on the 4th of January, I'm doing my 1 hour special, 30 minutes comedy, 30 minutes live music. It's called The Realest Shit I Ever Joke. Be on the lookout
Nice.
for that. A lot of
Absolutely.
Hey, how can they find you though? Like, where they gonna find you at?
Melrose, MELLROZ, all the sites, man. Instagram, Facebook, MELLROZ. Somebody hit my Twitter right now, man. Follow me right now.
Hit him right
You can
now,
follow
y'all.
me, like I
Thank you,
said,
gentlemen.
at Jeff Arnold, Arnold Comedian, Twitter,
Jeff what? Say it again more
AOL.com.
clearly. Jeff what?
Jeff Arnold
Okay, there we go.
at Arnold Comedian on Twitter, AOL. And once again, give a shout out to Brenda Getwell because she's sending me these pictures and she won't,
Well, you
Yeah. Sam, you awake over there, Sam? Big Sam?
Brenda.
Sick.
Yeah, like I said, you can follow me at www.myspace.com. And that's about it.
Well, just be at the Memphis Will Industry Company Showcase, Mavericks Flats, 4225 Crenshaw Boulevard in Stalker. They are doing construction, so make sure you get there early. Doors open up at 8 o'clock. Showtime 9 o'clock on the dot with DJ Count on the ones and twos. Make sure you support Melrose Jump Friday. I think we did an industry showcase there. Bust open the lounge for the first. We bust open for the first comedy show. And when I tell you, super nice environment. Make sure you support that. Next Wednesday, make sure you tune in to the Magic Johnson channel at 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock. Make sure you watch Memphis Will and Boogie B. Get down.
I just want to thank everybody for coming out. I'm throwing the ball to E-Core to close us out.
Oh, yeah, we want to thank first of all, thank God Almighty for allowing all of us to be here tonight. You know, we know y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all chose to be here. And all you viewers and listeners out there, we know y'all could have chose to listen to anything and watch anything else tonight, but y'all chose to be at LA Talk Live and watch and speak on it with these dope-ass comedian brothers right here. Team is strong out there, y'all. So tune in to the next week's show. And God bless. Send a shout out to my homies in Detroit, Compton, Fisk University, stand up. And we out.
We out.
All glory to God. All glory to God. All glory to God.
Believe
All
it.
glory. That's right.
Happy birthday.
Listening pleasure. You're tuned in to LA Talk Live, where we're more than just talk.
Before we wrap it all out, we want to send special thank yous out to all the good folks over at Melody's Pizza, established 2015, brand spanking new business right here in the city of Westchester, right outside of LAX. Melody's Pizza. Give them a call, 424-227-7686. They're located right here in Westchester at 9146 South Sepulveda Boulevard, right across from the In-N-Out. Change your diet. Check them out. Melrose Pizza. They got incredible gourmet pizza, amazing hot wings. Thank you so much for supporting us here at Melody's Pizza. We'll give you a shout out and every time you do this for us. So thank you so much, Melody's Pizza. Big ups to all those over there, and we'll see you soon next time. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. This is Speak On It, the world leader in internet radio. This is LA Talk Live. Have a great weekend.
See, I
money. Yeah. So. I tell her, knock down, pop that pussy for a real nigga. I already know that life is deep, but I still dig her. Niggas is jealous, but really I could care less. I'm in Hell's Kitchen with an apron and a hairnet. Devil on my shoulders, the Lord is my witness. So on my Libra scale, I'm weighing sins and forgiveness. What goes around comes around like a hula hoop. Karma is a bitch, well just make sure that bitch is beautiful. Life on the edge, I'm dangling my feet. I tried to pay attention, but attention paid me. Haters can't see me, nosebleed seats. And today I went shopping, and talk is still cheap. I rock to the beat of my drum set. I've been at the top for a while and I ain't jumped yet. But I'm Ray Charles to the bullshit, and I jump up on that dick and do a full split. She just started to pop it for a nigga and look back and told me, baby, it's real. And I say I ain't doubt you for a second. I squeeze it and I could tell how I feel. I wish we could take off and go anywhere but here, baby, you know the deal. And she bad, so maybe she won't, but shit, then again, maybe she will. Yeah, do it for the realest niggas in the fucking game right now, she will. Yeah, do it for the realest niggas in the fucking game right now, she will, she will, she will. Maybe for the money and the power and the fame right now, she will, she will, she will. Do it for the realest niggas in the fucking game right now, she will, she will, she will, she will. Yeah. I tell her, knock down, pop that pussy for me. Haters can't see me, but them bitches still looking for me. And you could take that to the bank and deposit that. Put your 2 cents in and get $1 back. Some people hang you out to dry like a towel rack. I'm all about I give the rest of the vowels back. I like my girl thick, not just kinda fine. Eat her till she cry, call that wine and dine. Try to check me and I'ma have them checking pulses. They say choose wisely, that's why I was chosen. Rocking like asphalt, it's the cash fault. Looked in the face of death and took its mask off. Now I like my house big and my grass soft. I like my girl face south and her ass north. But I'm Ray Charles to the bullshit. Now hop up on that dick and do a full split. She just started to pop it for a nigga and look back and told me, baby, it's real. And I say I ain't doubt you for a second. I squeeze it and I could tell how I feel. I wish we could take off and go anywhere but here, baby, you know the deal. And she bad, so maybe she won't, but shit, then again, maybe she will. Yeah, do it for the realest niggas in the fucking game right now, she will. Yeah, do it for the realest niggas in the fucking game right now, she will, she will, she will. Maybe for the money and the power and the fame right now, she will, she will, she will. Do it for the realest niggas in the fucking game right now, she will, she will, she will, she will. Ladies and gentlemen, she just started to pop it for a nigga and look back and told me, baby, it's real. And I say I ain't doubt you for a second. I squeeze it and I could tell how I feel. Feeling like the sky's opening and I am. I wish we could take off and go anywhere but here, baby, you know the deal. And she bad, so maybe she won't, but shit, then again, maybe she will. Yeah, do it for the realest niggas in the fucking game right now, she will. Yeah, do it for the realest niggas in the fucking game right now, she will, she will, she will. Maybe for the money and the power and the fame right now, she will, she will, she will. Do it for the realest niggas in the fucking game right now, she will, she will, she will.
around the street with my head in the clouds, either running on my gear or having colors too loud. Everything must coincide with the way I feel. And by the way, it's Scotland Rock on the wheels of steel. So I take one step to adjust the mic. I get around the whole city, so I do it nice. I like a funky beat, a studio like Unique. I write the crazy fresh lyrics and I don't eat meat. You can look me up and down, and my DJ too, because we make up the boogie down production crew. Taking out MCs on the 1, 2, 3, no matter who they claim to be in society. Because we know their games, we have pulled their file. If they need a different style, we can't get robbed. He's ICU, he's out to kill. I'm KRS, and we get ill. DJ Scotland Rock got his own beat. The extravagant life is what we see. I will tell you like this, cause I know for a fact I will live a long life and I don't smoke crack. Captivating the crowd 7 days a week. You know what they told me to say? I got the dope beat. I got a dope beat. Got a dope beat. I got a dope beat. We got a dope beat. I got a dope beat. You got a dope beat. I got the dope beat. We got a dope beat. For me to say again another verse of my rhyme means what you heard before must have blew up your mind. So now it's time to find poetry like mine. Do not waste all your time because I'm one of a kind. Cooling out and easy going cause the money be flowing. 64 brown eyes and I'm always showing. Stupid MCs on the mic the way it's supposed to be done. They study rhymes all week, but I be rhyming for fun. When they lose they get upset. Always pulling a gun, but they will snap out of that because I'm KRS-One. Not 2, not 3, but O-N-E. Get it right the first time, I won't repeat this rhyme. If you think that you could burn me with your amateur ways, keep in mind that I've been out there from back in the days. I don't brag about the people I know because they're still bluffing and not giving me nothing. I can walk around the city with the rhymes I want, cause no matter how you front, they're still the ones you want. See, I am funky fresh and poetry is my opinion. Taking out you suckers while the Scotland Rock is spinning. I'm still kinda young. I don't wear Adidas cause my name ain't Run. Got Nikes on my feet, and to be complete, I can rock an American or reggae beat. Got rhymes for the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Not being conceited, but it won't pay to try me out for any feud, any battle, any reason. Making rhymes up every season. This style, I'm just teasing. Pick up the pace, homeboy, pick up the pace. You're way behind schedule. Listen to what I'm telling you. This particular style may vary. The things I converse about are heard rarely. Some can't bear me, others try to scare me. Sounding intelligent, but not yet equivalent. You know what? You got a dope beat. I got a dope beat. You got a dope beat. I got a dope beat. You got a dope beat. I got the dope beat. You got the dope beat. I got the dope beat. You got the dope beat. I got the dope beat. You got the dope beat. You got the dope beat.
Is in the house. Miss Melody is in the house. Lena Love is in the house. D-Night rocks the house. Gold Miss Adams rocks the house. Flavius Walker turns him out. 42 Black knocks him out. To my Mellow Moses gun, rock the house. Naughty busts it out. Mick Boo turns it out. Chuck Chill Out cuts it up. Neck Alert works it out. Scotland Rock Jr., my pride and joy. KRS-One, his mother's first son, and I know he'll never run. Dee Dee, Scotland Rock, Scotland Rock.
Solo flex for all the wicked bad boy them. No take back no farmer chat. No answer back and words. Man lion for the wicked bad stash. Have mercy. Watch this. I have never seen a gun look so shiny and so face like me. Like 17, extension clip. Never seen a gun look so so shine and so crisp like me. That's 17, extension to big hour. Big things are going for the bad boy them. All flyers boy pass stop, we put them. Make them know the wicked bad boy we come again. Watch this root boy, we tell them say 100 yard dash when we park for a clock. Tell them off run them like if we get shot. Kick it in, booyaka this on a very clock. Clip that done, we can slap it in pack. One truck minor like Robocop. The time we lick with target and rest we not stop. Why you better take the fence or the house stop. Not tell no lie, who no show just a flop. That's why we tell them say no rude boy. We tell them say big things are going for the bad boy them. All flyers boy pass stop, we put them. Make them know the wicked bad boy we come again. So all of the wicked man we see the light of them. Watch this rude boy. Because we shoot point blank gun we ever pan cock. Nobody stick around but you need them a knock. You better take the fence or the house stop. I don't go like a truck man with the pan a truck. Before you pick up a cap, before you pick up a shot. And I tell no lie and talk me to take Bobby Kawa. Big things are going for the bad boy them. All flyers boy pan stop we put them. Make them know the wicked that God we come again. Jesus Christ. It's like 100 yard dash when we park for a clock. Glide them off and run them like if we get shot. Clickety, booyaka the sound of every clock. The clip not done, we can slap it in neck. One truck minor like Robocop. The time if we lick me target and rest me not stop. Boy, they defense and the house stop. Not tell no lie, who no show just a flop. I have never seen a gun look so shine and so crisp like me. Like 17, extension clip. Never seen a gun look so shine and so crisp like me. Like 17, extension clip the Kawa. Big things are going for the bad boy them. All flyers boy pass stop, we put them. Make them know the wicked bad boy we come again. All the bad boy them. We just pack them up, shut them up, lick off them head. Not tell no lie, a long time them fit dead. Empty clock, load it back and step down the block. Make them know, bad boy don't take chat the Kawa. Big things are going for the bad boy them. All flyers boy pass stop, we put them. Make them know the wicked that God we come again. All the bad boy them. In like 100 yard dash when we park for me clock. Guide them off and run them like if they get shot. Tickety, booyaka the sound of me clock. Clip that done, me can slap it in back. One track minor like Robocop. The time if you lick me target and rest me not stop. Boy, take the fence and the house stop. Not tell no lie, who no show just a big hour. Big things are going for the bad boy. All flyers boy pass stop, we put them. Make them know the wicked that God.
Yo, son. Yo, son. That's that nigga right here. Yeah, son. I recognize him. Grab that nigga. Grab that nigga over here, son. Come here. I smack the motherfucking melody on your butt. What the fuck? You know about stronghold, nigga? You know about stronghold, nigga? You know about stronghold, nigga? Boy, fuck it. Make you motherfuckers remember me, simple motherfucker. Get him right now. I leave government spies and murderers wrapped in plastic like Dominican furniture. I put the iron in you like the center of Earth's curvature and make your block turn into the border of Serbia. My flow's dirtier than juiced up players in baseball and beats you in the head like a sock with an 8-ball. You got Stockholm syndrome and that's why I hate y'all. Cause you be bigging up the industry while they rape y'all.
Spaz out and beat the shit out niggas, you fag out. And beat the jizz out niggas, glove, ski mask, duct tape. Get abducted in Austin, recovered in Great Neck. Bed-Stuy, Best Buy, click a rusty ox on you. Rip up the pavement, throw the whole block on you. Pop up, you gotta get it. Like Ricky and boys in the hood, stopping to scratch a lot of ticket.
I'm feeling certain surge, giving me the urge to speak. Scream something that's absurd and disturb the peace. Thirst to throw a high burst of beats. You see the music, I'm a prisoner. Hip-hop is my work release. Not the same slave you knew, I'm a whole new person. More assertive and aggressive, my attitude worsen. I raise hell on this earth. Your rap is over, you Casanova's gonna end up like Jebel Levert.
Stronghold tight in the grip on the underground. I fight back to back, holding my brothers down.
You done done started with the wrong motherfucker now.
Married to the cause and we loyal, we don't fuck around. Stronghold, overthrow the whole fucking underground.
Secretly run by commercial motherfuckers now. So why you little stepping fetch niggas run around?
Control demolition, we bringing destruction down. Immortal technique, nigga, I'm the type to flip. Cause me and my dogs fight to the death like Michael Vicks. And I don't hit women, so I'm not gonna mangle your whiz. A prostitute with an AIDS razor handle the Hit biz. the block with a pitted Glock, an oxy rock from pepper spray, investigate. Pray your pork ass infected with leprosy. Leave you half murdered beyond recognition, beef and indecent. Leave you with your plastic surgery for a remix.
Hey yo, I'm hard body with it. Any scars, contusions, concussion, fractures, and pains you suffer from, I probably did it. You ain't worth spit. I put a hit out on your mother, then fuck up you and your four brothers.
You play Scarface when the microphone's in the room, but you more like Pacino and Dog Day Afternoon. Ass cat clapping them, all this rap trap shit. Snatch diamonds off their neck, worth 50 dead African.
Yo, this dude is truly a joke. That stuff got you feeling tough. Must be sniffing Peruvian coke.
We spit Cold War syndrome and shatters your bones. Spray my dependence on your bitch face when it splatters you on.
Thrown in submission holes and choke till you tap out.
And shut down your party like Whitney Houston's crack house. Live and direct up in your set.
The habitual line steppers, sway pen and text.
Stronghold tight in the grip on the underground. I fight back to back, holding my brothers down.
You done started with the wrong motherfucker now.
Married to the cause and we loyal, we don't fuck around. Stronghold, overthrow the whole fucking underground. Secretly run by commercial motherfuckers now.
So why you little stepping fetch niggas run around?
Control demolition, we bringing destruction down. Yeah. Yo, we gotta get the fuck out of here. That's why I'm fucking down here. Hey, yo, so that nigga sold me. You sure? Yo, you sure he's tied up in the trunk? He's tied up. Fuck. Yo, put that blood down, my nigga. Yo, son, that's for us. That's for us. Yo, pull over. Fuck, we be pop these niggas, man. I'm dying to try this piece. Wait till he get up to the car. Fuck this down, son. Fuck it. Show these ladies niggas down. Stronghold, face. I'm a front page nigga as soon as you get to the car, son. Yeah, word up. I ain't going to jail for none of these motherfuckers. Go to jail? Fuck that! This show, man. Yeah, that shit. That was dope. When you leave me alone, I'm never alone. When I'm hitting these shows, I'm on the road and I see you smile from my mobile phone. And every chick in my face wanna take your place and they don't wanna fool you. So please give me a reason to run this race. When you leave me alone, girl, I'm never alone. When I'm hitting these shows, I'm on the road and I see you smile from my mobile phone. And every chick in my face wanna take your place and they don't wanna fool you. So please give me a reason to run this race.
Spotlights glaring, fans keep staring. Who's that girl? Like Madonna and Sharon. That's not wifey, she's not dicey. This is where my life gets dicey. London, Paris, China, France. She don't wear no underpants. Like she got me in a trance. How did her hands get in my pants? Feel like Michael, let me dance. Flicks of her hands up on my dance. Sex on the freeway, take that chance. Looks like Barbie at first glance. Hips like Nicki Hammer dance. Ass, not so fast. Hands on the block, on cash it fans. Private jet, beaver pants. Mile High Club, look, mono hands. The Mile High Club, look, mono hands.
When you leave me alone, girl, I'm never alone. When I'm hitting these shows and I'm on the road and I see your smile from my mobile phone. And every chick in my face wanna take your place and they don't wanna fool me. Always the case. So please give me a reason to run this race. When you leave me alone, girl, I'm never alone. When I'm hitting these shows and I'm on the road and I see your smile from my mobile phone. And every chick in my face wanna take your place and they don't wanna fool me. Always the case.
I just wanna get to my car.
Reason to run this race.
What's your fantasy? Share with me. Have your ass kicking like Anna Shiny. In a hot tub, sipping on the bubbly. Knocking down the walls like a CID. Float like a butterfly, hung like a tree. Whips and chains, call it sex savory. Bed full of roses in your head, on your knees. Monster, limb bones, and Illuminati. Your body making shapes like sex Pilates. You're not even making noises, Jason Voorhees. I got 4 chicks, that's 4 asses. 8 tits, need 5 passes. Not playing while you're laughing. Honey roasted, have my cash.
I'm never alone. When I'm hitting these shows and I'm on the road and I see your smile from my mobile phone. And every chick in my face wanna take your place and they don't wanna fool me. Always the case. So please give me a reason to run this race. When you leave me alone, girl, I'm never alone. When I'm hitting these shows and I'm on the road
your smile from a mobile phone, and every chick in my face wanna take your place, and they don't wanna fool me, all they want is a taste. So please give me a reason to run this race. When you leave me alone, girl, I'm never alone. When I'm hitting these shows and I'm on the road, and I see your smile from a mobile phone, and every chick in my face wanna take your place, and they don't wanna fool me, all they want is a taste. So please give me a reason to run this race. When you leave me alone, girl, I'm never alone. When I'm hitting these shows and I'm on the road, and I see your smile from a mobile phone, and every chick in my face wanna take your place, and they don't wanna fool me, all they want is a taste. So please give me a reason to run this race.
She got me patiently waiting, anticipation, hands on the hips for some sex stimulation. Chanel was a smell with her red bottoms on. Twist of her hips, so I love that song. Love a bad girl when it's all gone wrong. All night long, she knows she wrong. Called up a girl's got a threesome on. Yeah, once again, I got 4 chicks, that's 4 asses, 8 tits and 5 passes. I'm not playing. Why you laughing? Honey roasted and have my cash, man. Yeah, have my cash, man. Yeah, Janky promoters, say it again. I got 4 chicks, that's 4 asses, 8 tits and 5 passes. I'm not playing. Why you laughing? Honey roasted and have my cash, man. Yeah, we ain't gonna just have my cash, man. Nobody in my dress will wear those. Man, so leave me alone. Close my dress, we gon' dress, we gon' dress. Please don't leave me alone. Please don't leave me alone.
Immortal technique. Revolutionary Volume 2. Yeah. Broadcasting live from Harlem, New York. Let the truth be known. You better watch what the fuck flies out of your mouth, or I'ma hijack a plane and fly it into your house. Burn your apartment with your family, tied to the couch, and slit your throat so when you scream, only blood comes out. I doubt that there could ever be a more wicked MC, cause AIDS-infested child molesters aren't sicker than me. I see the world for what it is, beyond the white and the black. The way the government downplays historical facts, cause the United States sponsored the rise of the Third Reich, just like the CIA trained terrorists how to fight, build bombs and sneak box cutters onto a flight. When I was a child, the devil himself bought me a mic, but I refused to offer, cause God sent me to strike with skills unused like fallopian tubes in a dike. My words will expose George Bush and Bin Laden as 2 separate parts of the same 7-headed dragon, and you can't fathom the truth, so you don't hear me. You think Illuminati's just a fucking conspiracy theory? That's why conservative racists are all running shit, and your phone is tapped by the federal government. So I'm jamming frequencies in your brain when you speak to me. Technique, a rip a rapper to pieces indecently. Pack weapons illegally, cause I'm never hesitant. Sniper scoping up commission, controlling the president. Father, forgive them, for they don't know right from wrong. The truth is set you free, written down in a song. And the song has the cause of death written in code. The word of God brought to light that'll save your soul. Save your soul, motherfucker. Save your soul. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hacked the Pentagon for self-incriminating evidence of Republican-manufactured white powder pestilence. Marine Corps flak vest with the guns and ammo, spitting bars like a demon stuck inside a piano. Turn a Sambo into a soldier with just one line. So here's the truth about the system that'll fuck up your mind. They gave Al-Qaeda $6 billion in 1989 to 1992, and now the last chapters of Revelations are coming true. And I know a lot of people find it hard to swallow this, cause subliminal bigotry makes you hate my politics, but you act like America wouldn't destroy.
Step into a world where there's no one left
All of the massive.
but the very best. No MC can tell. Step into a
fast that, conjure out as that, hyper type of flashback. I publish like ASCAP lyrics for hand clap. No past rapping, you tracking, talent lacking. MCs more worried about their financial backing. Steady packing the gap as if something's gonna happen, but it doesn't. They wind up shooting their cousin. They bugging. I appear everywhere and nowhere at once. I know my style is bumping, even though some people front. It's the god of rap. You heard of it? The one that rhymes toward the sky, giving airplanes mad turbulence. And rap tournaments, I reign permanent. Don't you think by now the #1 spot? I'm not concerned with it. The course of rap, I'm turning it back to that good old fashioned way of getting cash money by earning it. No bogus, hocus pocus. I bring back the focus. Skills, if you notice, my position is lotus. Now quote this: MCs are just hopeless. Thinking record sales make them the dopest. Yes, yes, y'all, you don't stop. KRS-One, rock on. Yes, yes, y'all, you don't stop. KRS-One, rock on. Your hands, everybody, if you got what it takes. Cause I'm KRS and I'm on the mic and Premier's on the breaks. Going up to the hardcore hip-hop. Going up to the hardcore hip-hop. Of course we don't flip-flop. If you don't know me by now, I doubt you'll ever know me. I never won a Grammy, I won't win a Tony, but I'm not the only MC keeping it real. When I grab the mic and smash rap, my girls go ill. Check the time as I rhyme, it's 1995 whenever I arrive. The party gets liver, flow with the master rhymer. As I leave behind a video rapper, you know the chart climber, tapper. Down goes another rapper, on to another matter. Punch up the data, blast master. Knowledge reigns supreme over nearly everybody. Call up KRS, guaranteed to rip a party. Flat top braids, bald heads, or Nazi dread. There once was a story about a man named Jed, but now Jed is dead. All his kids instead wanna kick rhymes up the top of their head. Word, we'll go around, come around, I figure. Now we got white kids calling themselves niggas. The tables turn as the crosses burn. Remember, you must learn about the styles I flip and how wild I get. I go on like a space age rocket ship. You could be a Mac, a pimp, hustler, or player, but make sure live you is a dope rhyme sayer. MCs act like they don't know. 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 This is what you waited all year for. The hardcore, that's what KRS is here for. Big up Grand Wizard Theodore getting ill. If you see, then you saw. I mean, you grew with mad skill. MCs can only battle with rhymes that got punchlines. Let's battle and see who headlines. Instead of flow for flow, let's go show for show. Toe for toe, yo, you better act like you know. Too many MCs take that word MC lightly. They can't move a crowd, not even slightly. It might be the fact that they express whackness. Let me show you whose ass is the blackest. I flip a script a little bit, you out the tip and shit. Too sick to get with it and make you pick yourself.
yo, special K from the Awesome 2 representative cause for the Blast Master.
And it's the Oop Child Teddy 10, and you know we down with the KRS. One.
Since day one, alright?
Ooga.
Peace.
Oh, do it now. Oh, do it now.
We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and hosts of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.